going on, guys? I ain't gonna lie, your boy got a minor hangover. I didn't really drink as much as I wanted to yesterday night, but I did throw in some NyQuil in there, and that shit still got me got my brain percolating. But give me a second while I write my usual disclaimer in my chat right fast. But good morning to everybody. Hope everyone had a great Friday, went out, etc., etc. Moonwalker J5 sincerely means this. Sincerely. Alright. Shout out to the 909, etc., etc. I think I forgot to put my stuff in there. But yeah, let's get it in, basically. Where's my stuff? Where? This is the first game, by the way, that I started. For anyone that's lurking right now, I get those lurkers in there soon. This is the first game that I started. That started it all off, as you can see in the title. Basically, this is the game that started it. So, give your boy a second for this water and coffee to kick in, and for him to come back to his normal perky self. Now, of course, we're gonna play on the harder mode, the hardest mode, I should say, ultimate. Moonwalker J5, he likes a challenge. Right? He likes a challenge because he's mentally challenged sometimes. All right, let's make sure all of this is good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Wait a second. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't want that. Shout out to Mass Galaxy, shout out to Dion, shout out to Mitchie, shout out to all the people pretty much, shout out to you guys basically. All the passive aggressive people the world over, shout out to you guys as well basically. Shout out to people that feel some type of way about my me coming up fast, or shout out to all the insecure people. I wish you nothing but success and I wish you nothing but the best. Moonwalker J5 really means this from the chest. That means the heart, the center. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Here we go. Give me a second. Now this is the first stream for anyone. Like I said, you can go back to my YouTube, click on the video section. You can scroll all the way down. This is the first game that I basically streamed. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it'll come back to me eventually. That's good. That's working. That is working. Shout out to Barbie Dreams and pretty much everyone else. It's a slow morning.
That is so cool.
2 lurkers so far. Let's see how that works.
I got you.
Water kicks in.
Hey, thanks. No problem. Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too?
The kid? Yeah.
Here we go.
Maybe. Original's just my guy, you know?
Water.
Yeah, I know. Hey, is Teo's Bodega around here?
Yeah. Bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
Oh yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. Moonwalker J5 knew he was forgetting something.
Maybe leave a little
I forgot
room for the new
something.
guy, just in case.
Give me a couple of seconds, guys. Shout out to everybody over that showed up before. Appreciate you guys. Moonwalker J5, I appreciate you. I want this to continue to run basically, but give me a couple of seconds. Yeah, yep. There it is. All right. That's what I forgot. I'm definitely drinking the water. I'm definitely drinking the water. What's going on with your Mass Galaxy? I'm glad that you're the first one to arrive. Surprisingly, I didn't expect you to be the first one to arrive. I really didn't. Moonwalker J5 did not expect you to be the first one, but yeah, I'm drinking that water. TikTok, this is actually water, by the way. So I'm drinking that water. So sober up a little bit.
Not yet.
I'm almost there, 100%. How's life going for you though? And how's my good old friend Tactical Carrot? How's he doing?
The raft's an eyesore.
How is he doing?
As long
Let
as
me
the
know.
octopus-related flaws have been fixed.
Oh, you tattooing. I'm definitely pulling up to the tattooing. I always enjoy you tattooing basically, so I'm definitely gonna pull up to that. Also, shout out to I think I gave a shout out to Dion because Dion complains about me not shouting him out enough. So shout out to Dion, shout out to Dion, shout out to Dion. Oh yeah, and one more thing, shout out to Dion. Cause you can't forget the good old Dion. He's my teddy bear, you know. You know what it is? I feel like I don't spend enough time with Dion. That's why he's had a little attitude with me lately. I'm gonna talk to you, Dion. There's enough love for everybody, right? Moonwalker J5, he does not discriminate, right? And don't take it personal. He doesn't try to connect with too many people or get personal. As long as he gets personal, shit tends to go left. And Moonwalker J5, he wants things to go right, not left. He wants things to go right. What in, channel? Alright, so far so good. It's a nice cool day today too, basically. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should put the AC in my window because I don't want to run up the electric bill. Con Edison, I fucking hate Con Edison. Hate that guy.
Okay, be cool. Be cool. Help inspire me.
Oh, go to his streams. Ah, you want me to go to his streams?
Breathe in.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Oh, I'm leaving the mission. What the fuck? I love the way Spider-Man is. This is the first stream that started it, by the way. Back in 100 followers, or I should say 50 followers BC. Last year, you know, 50 followers BC, basically. You know.
Pete, you here?
But yeah.
Just down in some rocket fuel.
It's 31 over there. Oh shit! It's really that cold in Wisconsin? I went outside with like this on and something else, and it was crazy.
Okay.
That is wild. That is wild. Shout out to the 909. Having like trouble in paradise, basically. People feeling like a certain type of way. It's just like, oh, here we go.
It's time to move him back in.
Over J5, you know.
Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Trouble in paradise. Nothing that move over J5 down there.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be...
Here we go.
Someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem.
It's 31 there. Jesus Christ. I feel for you though, you know? I feel for you. Moonwalker J5, he feels for you. Shout out also, I feel like I'm forgetting people. Shout out to Vanessa and Penelope. Those are the people I'm forgetting. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Vanessa and Penelope. You know? Shout out for anyone that has a personal problem with Moonwalker J5's success or his aura, or just his way of being on the camera and that it factor. I'm not bragging at all, but Moonwalker J5 wish you nothing but success and nothing but the best, basically. You heard? All right. The passive aggressiveness, I'm not gonna rock with Moonwalker J5 because he likes to be overtly aggressive. That means in your face, not like aggressively like combative, but you know, still direct in your face. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Sorry, man, I didn't mean to.
It's okay, we got this. Just need to contain it before that happens.
I wanted to stream tonight, to be honest, but it's just like Saturday night.
Hello, time.
Saturday nights, I don't think that's the best time to stream. I think Sunday or like Saturday morning, shit like that. All right, now we got a little bit more lurkers, All right, it's picking up. It's picking up. Lurk alert. Here we go. Also, shout out to Southsides. Shout out to Joshua as well. I don't know what you're going through, Joshua. And like I said, if you're lurking and you're watching too, I don't have anything against you. It's more so your character that I have something against. So shout out to you as well. It's just your character, man. Like, you know, you use the Bible. A lot of people, I know I sound like a broken record because I'm always talking about people who, you know, I don't even want to sound like a broken record, but like I said, I don't have anything against you, buddy. I really sincerely mean that. I'm not coming off with like a person with false humility and none of that. I'm not. Just you kind of got yourself in that situation why people don't fuck with you. You know, you got yourself in that. And Southside, these people that supported you, man, like, come on, man. That's your boy, yo. You should just apologize to him. Y'all should just basically, you know, apologize to him, man. Stop being so fucking arrogant and egotistical, especially in the position you're in, bro. And you probably gonna get pissed off and be like, yo, I want to fuck him up, whatever. Bro, yo, you kind of can't afford to be arrogant and egotistical. You can't afford that, man. Like you like pretty much murking your own soldiers. You're murking your own soldiers, buddy. For real. Good talk. Those are your supporters right there. You don't shit on your supporters because they tell you, you know, to get a job. because you know, like it, and he, like I said before, man, he sincerely meant that. He wasn't trying to disrespect you, man. But shout out to Southsides. I don't want to go too much into that. Shout out to Southsides. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Nearly.
This feels like deja vu because the reason why this feels like deja vu is because I'm going back to when I first started this last year. In Mass Galaxy, it feels like deja vu because I'm telling you, Mass Galaxy was really like, she's the OG for real. And like even though like obviously our conversation has changed basically, it's like deja vu just looking at the chat to see her like to see her there, you know? Deja vu all over again. I tell you, deja vu. Here we go. Alright, what the fuck is this? Tap on, I'll be alright. Here we go.
Can't let Pete down.
Here we go. Get out of here. And since I'm here, basically,
Seriously, you're AAA easy.
you know, I want to say that I want to thank all the people that has been supporting me lately as well. Shout out to Mitchie. Shout out to
Kind of terrifying.
it's a lot of people, but mainly Mitchie because I talk to her a lot. Shout out also to the Jigga Man. I haven't spoken to the Jigga Man in a while. Well, shout out to Mitchie. Shout out to all the other people that's been supporting. It'll come back to me, y'all. Bat 97, a few other people that's been showing up. Shout out to you guys. We're gonna be doing. I have more future collaborations that's gonna be taking place in the future, and by future I mean near future, not far away future, near future. So we got that going on basically. Anyone that want to be a part of that, let me know. So we can all grow together, you know. We can all eat. No need to have a scarcity mentality. Moonwalker J5, he's not into a scarcity mentality. That's how I got as far as I got. I mentioned that a lot of times, basically. That people don't want to, you know, I don't know. People listen to me when I speak to them, but yeah, you know, I don't have a scarcity mentality. So, about to do. I got another more collaborations in the work, basically. Put people in the Discord. I gotta start building my. I gotta also like pay more attention to my Discords basically because I have several of them. I don't really pay attention. I had that conversation with Mitchie basically. I'm a good recruiter, so I get people in the Discords and then I kind of clock out. You know, it's like bringing the bacon home and then leaving to go get more bacon. I'm not conversating really that much with the people. Get in, give me a second. Here we go.
10 for generating spectacle, 1 for minimizing destruction. Tomorrow's Bugle headline's gonna be a doozy.
Worst thing out of this is a bad headline. I'ma count us lucky.
Shout out to all the emotional people out there. You know who you are. Shout out to you guys as well. Here we go.
Think like that.
Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Barbie Dreams. I'm missing anyone. I'm pretty sure as I continue to stream, your name will pop up in my head, and I will give you a shout out. Once again, shout out to Dion, who I know feels some type of way about me. Oh, Dion. Dion, it's not you. It is me. No, seriously, it is me. It's definitely me. Fuck you. Fuck you, Walker. Sexy bastard. Please. Oh yeah, I like this part. I like this part. So this is the one that started it all basically, like I said before. Here we go. There we go. Ride that horse. Here we go. Woo! Get out the way. Get out the way. Also, shout out to I just remembered it. Shout out to King AJ. I don't really fuck with you like that, but shout out to you. I remember you hit me up recently. you know, telling me that your Discord was hacked or whatever. I don't even know how that happened. But shout out to you as well. Also shout out to HK Play. I kind of I kind of annoyed her a little bit this weekend. Shout out to HK Play. I annoyed her a little bit because, you know, like, she was playing Super Mario Galaxy, and she was like, there was this particular level she kept like a master she was fighting, and she kept dying, like boss level together. It kept like beating her basically, and I said, oh my baby, blah blah. She got pissed off, and she gave me like a little 45-second, 60-second chat ban. Shout out to HK Play. I was like, oh, my fault. Yeah, it's like I did it at the wrong time, pretty much. I was like sort of like being playful with her at the wrong time. Like she was like pretty much losing on that one particular part on Super Mario Galaxy for a while, and I was like kind of like the 60-second chat ban. That shit had me laughing. I was like, oh wow, I'm really annoying her. Shout out to her as well, basically. I think she's gonna be playing Super Mario Galaxy a little later on today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now or never, Miles. We gotta stop him.
On my way.
Here we go. Since I'm here, basically, and I feel like I'm the type of person I am, right? Because I can feel tension, right? Because I'm a very intuitive person, and I can feel tension whether I'm around someone physically or I'm in like a chat group or whatever. I can feel when there's a lot of fuckery going on, a lot of gossiping, a lot of, you know, backbiting, things of that nature. So I would say this, basically, and people want to feel the way they want to feel, basically. Let me say this, right? For the people that know me, they know that I've been doing this for the past year, and I'm talking the people that know me. I'm talking about Mass Galaxy. I'm talking about King AJ. I'm even talking about that guy that has a Discord that's very elite entertainment, right? My man Johnny, right? And everyone else that knows me, they know me to be a huge supporter, right? I support heavily, right? And what I'm going to say, it might be offensive. It probably is going to be offensive. You know what? And it's not that I don't care about offending people, but you know, I recognize that when I'm going to speak the truth, regardless of whether I say it in a nice tone or whatever that the case may be, I'm going to offend people anyway. So I know what I'm about to say is I'm going to offend people, but it is what it is. With that being said, everyone knows that I'm a supportive person, right? And I said it many times, I'll say it again. One of the ways I came up basically and accumulated all the followers I got is by following more people basically than I have followers. Give me a second. I'll come back to this conversation. I don't want to die here. So I'm about to say something right now, and I know that people are going to feel some type of way about it, but I just feel like, you know, when you're supporting people, right? I think I could multitask here without dying. When you're supporting people, right, that means showing up to people's streams, right, and you're in that chat, and you know, you letting them know that, you know, yeah, yo, I'm rocking with you, right, whatever the case, even if you're not rocking with that person, they just happen to be having a good stream or playing a game that you like, you show up in that chat to have a conversation with them, right? You know, it's like, I've been doing this for a year, and I'm always gonna do it because this is what I do. This is how I got all my followers. It's like, when it reminds me, like, when people do things like that, right, and then they say, oh, look what I did, right? Something I noticed, right? I did this and I did that. I showed up here. It's like it reminds me of that show. What you call it? The Boys, where the superheroes, those are superheroes. They're not really superheroes. Like at the core, they're pieces of shit, right? Everything they do is for the public eye, right? They do it, you know, because like I guess they're getting money. They get certain perks out of saving people, but they don't really give a fuck about the people, right? So it's like it gives me like those like those like eerie vibes, like. You know, you're gonna support people. It's like, it's one thing to show gratitude, right? And be like, yo, appreciate you showing up, and that's all good and dandy because it shows that you're an appreciative person and you're not a parasite. You're not a person that you know, like that want people to show up to your stream and live and demand that, hey, be more active, and then you're not gonna do it, right? So it's all good to appreciate people and giving them credit where credit is due for like showing up to streams and whatnot. But it's like it strikes me when people say, oh, I supported this person, like, yo, like. Don't you think that's like kind of superficial? That's really like, yo, like if you're gonna support somebody and it's real, like, you know, I've been doing this for a year, mind you. I don't need a audience. So look what I did, you know? It's like, nah, I do that because that's me. I'm not trying to say that I'm a fucking saint or anything like that. I'm not a saint. It's just like if your reason for doing it is for attention, then it's just like. And my reason, I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm not a saint, like I said before. So when I support people, it's my mindset, and this is why I've been so successful and why I've accumulated 11 plus followers, 11K plus followers. Right? My mindset basically when I'm supporting people is not so much because I'm just such a fucking angel, right? I'm just such a nice, kind person. Wait, give me a second. I'm not such a nice, kind person that just because I'm so bubbling with kindness in my heart that no, it's somewhat of a business strategy, right? Because I'm not so egotistical as to think that just because I have 11K plus followers that people know me. This streaming shit is huge. It's very huge, right? So 11K in comparison to the sea of people that are streaming is really nothing. I'm like a fucking drop in a bucket. So it's more so as a, hey, you can know that I exist. And yeah, if I support people that actually I like their streaming, their personality, and I'm not gonna say this is who I support it. I know I'm gonna offend people by saying that, you know. But that's my mindset, and I feel like that is the mindset, in my opinion, that's gonna, it's just like the mindset of the rich and poor that's gonna help you accumulate followers. You're there basically so that, you know, number one, so to support the streamer, but more so basically to let them know you exist. Because, you know, like, a lot of people may think they're like, and Ian, this goes for me too, that you're a phenomenal streamer, that you have something special that no one else has. But even if that's the case, you know, unless you put yourself out there, who fucking knows you? Who even knows you exist? Who even knows you exist? So I would say that, basically, right? People can feel however they want to feel about that, because I know, right? The people already feeling some certain type of way, and I haven't even did anything. So now, you know, now that I'm saying that, more so giving you a legitimate reason to feel some type of way. You know, like that's just giving me that the boys, you know, those, you know, that gives me that vibe, like it's cynical, you know? Gives me that vibe, you know. And I know no one's asked me for my opinion, but I'm giving it. I'm giving it. So that's that. Let me check my dry kick. Oh, it's still dry. Why? Why is the kick dry? Oh my. Oh my. So yeah, I already know how these things work. So yeah, you need to support people, and like I said, I'm never, you know, like, that's something I'm just not gonna do. I'm never like, I support people like it because it's about like, then it's like, that's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Look who I supported. Like, come on, you want to give credit? You want to give credit for people who supported you? That's, yeah, that shows you know, that shows gratefulness. You know, that shows good character when you you know, you thank the people that showed up for you. That shows good character. You ain't gonna never see me saying, yo, I supported this and that. Nah, I've been doing this shit for a year. I ain't gonna stop doing it either. Like, even if people are being like subtle and being on that fuckery shit, man, it's not gonna stop me from being me, because that's me. I've been doing this shit for a year, and I got people that can vouch for me that says, nah, he does that for real. Like, he's just like that. I ain't gonna tell people, yo, look, I support all these people. The people that I supported, that you know, that started acting like on some fuck shit, and I didn't do anything to them, basically, they know who they are. And that comes from insecurity, jealousy, envy, and all that other bullshit. But the people that I supported from day one and didn't really do anything wrong to them, they know who they are. I'm not gonna mention their names because, hey, I don't need to, because this is what I do. And it's part of the reason why I accumulated so many followers, basically, within a year, because I have that mindset that it's not all about me. There's other streamers, basically, they want support, they need support. We're gonna do that, basically, and the people that follow me back, they appreciated that, and the people that didn't follow me back, well, you know, it is what it is. But one thing I do know, going into people's streams a lot, is that they know I exist. So that's the mindset to have, right? I don't like the way this shit is looking. It's pausing a little bit. Fuck. All right. I thought he was gonna kill me. That's why I said fuck. But I won. So that's that. Yeah, look what I did. Like, you know, like, yeah, I know I'm about to piss off a lot of people, but I'm saying what I'm saying anyway, because I already know that, because I've been through this a million times with people. When people start feeling a certain type of way because, you know, they're seeing something in your streams, which is a positive thing that they don't see in their own streams, that's when the fuckery starts. So I already know, I know the pattern all too well. So I'm just gonna basically, you know, might as well speak my truth anyway, right? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Here we go. Yes. Hold up. Pause. Gotta drink more of this water. Water! TikTok, just water. Water. I feel like the hangover is like dimming down a little bit. Still feel it though. Yeah, you know? People gonna feel however they gonna feel, basically. Your boy, like once I go through something like a million times and I recognize the patterns for what it is, and you know, the insecurities and people gossiping, I know people talking shit and trying to, you know, force humility, all that shit. I'm just gonna come out and open and say what I'm feeling, regardless. And those who are lurking and seeing my live, well, that's what it is. That's what it is. Here we go. I don't do subtle. I mean, I do subtle, but I mainly do direct. So much for that. Anyway, back to the stream.
You good?
Back to the stream. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think that kicks my ass a little bit more than the alcohol. It's the NyQuil. Like, if you drink that and you like, even if you have water, a little bit of water afterwards, and you have the NyQuil, that should be having me floating. I'd be like,
Wake up, man.
I'm all the way up. That's how I feel. Yesterday when I went to sleep, I'm all the way up, but like in a drowsy way. I'm all the way up. And I felt like my soul was drifting. I felt like my spirit was actually projecting out of my fucking body. What's that about, Moonwalker? Here we go. So yeah, that's that. I appreciate all the lurkers so far, basically. Moonwalker J5, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Don't be shy if you want to show up at any time in chat. But if you're feeling some type of way, which I know you are, probably won't. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh. That's my guy, Miles Morales, with that fucking hit. Bah! Bah! Here we go. Here we go.
What's that?
All right.
How am I even doing this?
Here we go.
Electroshock? Some kind of field induction?
Here we go.
You survive while your mentor perishes.
Oh shit. Get hit.
And you're using words stronger than crush and smash.
Get hit.
Very unexpected.
Oh fuck it. Oh no. You gonna throw that at me? I'm gonna dodge it. No. Told you I was gonna dodge it. Get out of here. Here we go.
Gonna keep pushing people around, Alexi.
Here we go. Moonwalker J5, he understands feelings. He understands that. He understands that feelings dictates actions. And once a person feels a certain type of way, you know, unless you're the exception to the rule, really, you know how to control those feelings, or at least transmute them. You're gonna go with those feelings, and it's gonna come out in some sort of subtle, subliminal way. Then eventually, it's gonna become more and more apparent as time goes on. So, Moonwalker J5, he likes to just rip the Band-Aid off fast, basically. Let's make this process faster. Let's make it faster, ladies and gentlemen. But he knows it's inevitable. And then it's like Mr. Smith speaking to Neo, and then Neo's still fucking him up. He likes to use that word inevitable. Well, I know basically when people have ill feelings, the fuckery that they will eventually start exuding is inevitable. He knows this all too well. It's like he has premonition. It's like he has a sixth sense about these things. What's going on, Moonwalker? Here we go. Oh, you're missing me still. Oh, jumping up. What are you doing? Oh, fuck me. Call me tender and I'll surrender. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta load that punch, obviously. Come over here, buddy. No. Oh, fuck me. Oh, now I gotta charge it again. Oh! Jump. Hit him! Hit him! Jump. It's inevitable! Love this game. Here we go! Here we go! Fuck out of here! You're done! You're done! You're done! Oh! Here we go.
You destroyed half the city. Don't you care?
Beat it to the punch. Moonwalker J5. Oh god. Fuck that guy. A year later, he's still kicking?
You've hurt a lot of people today.
Get out of here.
Too many.
Moonwalker J5, he believes in sincerity, you know? Sincerely do something, right? And also you have a business mindset, because like I said, I'm not a saint, but I sincerely support people. And also, my mindset is, yeah, I actually like this streamer and I like their content and everywhere. Also, it's also so they can know, hey, man, listen, I'm a streamer too and I exist. If you want to, you know, you have free will. If you want to follow me too and then show up, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to be like, hey, look what I support. Because if that's the case, I get in chat right now. And I'm going to just, that shit is, I can go in chat right now. I can pause this motherfucker, right? Go in chat and it's going to be ridiculous, right? And I know that's not going to change people's feelings, basically. People are going to get into their feelings anyway, even though it makes no logical sense, right? They're going to act a certain way regardless, right? They're going to chat and say all the people I was streaming, that motherfucker will be full. That shit would take up our whole space. That shit would just be so big. Yeah. That's that. That's my little 2 cents. Here we go.
If you just stay down, man.
Here we go. I'm like the Kanye West of this shit for real. You know how Kanye West says controversial shit, and when you really pay attention to it, that should be a lot of that should be true, but it just makes him seem crazy. That's Moonwalker J5. I consider myself the Kanye West of the streaming world. Just gonna say a lot of random, real shit that's gonna make people say, "What the fuck? Why is he talking like that?" But if you're a part of that crowd and you know, then you know. Then you know.
Alive? Kinda.
Give me a second while that plays. Here we go.
Guys? Wow.
Don't you know now is a perfect time. We can do
Simon
it
Craig,
right. Give me a couple of
head of
seconds.
R&D at Roxxon Energy.
In the
Pleasure to meet
city
you.
at lights out.
You too. Sorry. I think our ball landed in your yard.
No. Actually did us a favor. We just bought the place. We're planning to tear it down for a build. But looks like you beat us to it.
All right, here we go.
I wanted to thank
So
you.
yeah, that's that. And whoever already feels some type of way about Moonwalker J5 or my presence makes you feel small, whatever the case may be, and you feel some type of way about what I just said, hey,
Thanks.
I just said it.
But
It is what it is.
dangerous.
It is what it is. That's
Hold
my
up in
2
the
cents
face.
on it. That's my opinion,
You know,
and
I
it is
always
what it
think
is.
these
Basically,
super troopers
you
are
know,
overkill
support.
until
Just
something like this happens.
obviously, I can't tell people what to do. You gotta do what you want to do. But that's just my little 2 cents.
Really
basically.
great to meet you both.
It's my little 2 cents.
Future's looking bright.
That shit is like
Hello.
gives me an eerie feeling. Like,
Hey.
look who I'm supporting.
He's
Like,
right.
oh wow,
Let's clear
you're so
out.
great.
Let the police do their job.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Here we go. What's that? I don't like that. It's fucking like it's not. I think it's it's the game
electricity.
itself. It's slowing down a little
To
bit.
be honest,
I don't like
I'm
that.
still jealous.
Little
Hey,
little
look.
glitchy a
I
little
got
bit.
nothing on
Hopefully,
the
as
OG.
the live continues,
should run
basically,
tests
it gets
tomorrow?
better
A
and
little
better and
voltage
better and better.
analysis.
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you, I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Is some kind of pee joke I don't get?
Shout out to Kmart. Shout out
No.
to all
MJ's
the
headed
other people.
overseas for the
It'll come back to
Bugle
me,
and
basically. It'll come back to me.
requested me as her photographer. Kind of a working
That
vacation
NyQuil,
for
boy.
us.
That NyQuil. More of this. We need it.
Look,
We need more of this.
I don't know if I'm ready to fly solo. I screwed up today big time with the helicopter.
But then you delivered big time. You saved my bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
Hey, I did this gig for 8 years without backup. You better believe I screwed up lots
Yeah,
of
so
times.
if people want to feel a certain type of way about
That's how
it,
you learn.
feel a certain type of
What's
way,
this?
you know, because I
Christmas
already
present.
like I'm kind of jaded about
first,
this shit. The people that know
gotta take the
basically,
oath.
that's with me since last year. They already know
okay.
basically. So I get kind of jaded
I
once, like
promise to do
you
everything
know,
in my
I can
power
continue
to
to see
protect this
a
city.
certain pattern in people, right? Right?
I
get
promise.
jaded a little bit.
That's
I'm
it.
talking my shit. People feeling some type of way. They want to
That
say
ain't the real
something. They
thing.
want to start moving even more
Totally.
funnier, basically. They want to try to
Definitely didn't just
gaslight.
make it up.
They want to try to do certain things. It makes nah, boy, we fuck with
See
you.
you in a
man.
few
What
weeks,
you talking
Spider-Man.
about? You want to start acting a certain way? I'm just gonna be like, it's inevitable.
New
Just
York's only Spider-Man.
do what you're gonna do, basically. What's going on, T-Do?
New
What's
York's
good?
Only Spider-Man.
What's good, T-Dog?
I'm New York's only Spider-Man.
How's life, Buckaroo?
Please don't screw this up.
Were you there? Were you there for that? Were you there for the whole rant I just gave? And listen, I'm being honest, bro. Like, I'm an honest dude. One thing that people can say about me, they may not like me, but yo, he gonna tell you straight up in your face how he feels, and you're not gonna have to ever worry about this guy talking shit behind your back or feel some type of way and not saying anything and being fake. Moonwalker J5 is not fake. He is not a fake person. He will definitely let you know, basically. Oh, just got up. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm not like that, bro. I would tell people I don't know why this shit keeps fucking glitching. But this is I'm playing this game because this is the stream that did it for me. This is the stream that launched me, basically. Highlights. Okay, all right. This is the stream that did it for me, pretty much. Oh, I got the Venom thing. So I'm taking it back to my roots, pretty much. You know, this is like my roots.
Yo, Genki.
Here we go.
Dude, Rhino?
She got up. I like that. Appreciate the likes. Holy shit. Appreciate the likes, Atarixa. Appreciate you.
What?
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Where you at? You get into the apartment okay?
Yeah, your mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell people straight up. Like that's one thing people don't have to worry about when they're dealing with me. You ain't gonna deal with a fake person. You're gonna deal with a person. By the way, if I feel something, my intuition or my intuitive abilities is picking up on something, and you know, and especially when I'm not the type of person that have to be delusional. I wait. Like I'll read people and I won't say stuff right away. I'll just keep watching them and see how they're moving until I have enough evidence, enough things that I can make my case. And once people start being fake and shit, and start, oh, what are you talking about? That's when I know. All right, well, these are not my people, basically. Because they can't have you can't have an open conversation, which means basically the fuckery will continue. One thing most people can tell you about Moonwalker J5, they can't say anything else. Is that guy will tell you the truth. He'll tell you the truth to your face. He'll tell you how you feel, and he won't talk shit behind your back. He'll say it in your face. My way of saying shit to people's faces, because I don't have time to basically talk shit to people. Not really talk shit, but be blunt with people one-on-one, because that takes a lot. Because that would take so much of my time, because there's just so many people that you know, that act funny with me that I would have to be blunt with. I'd rather just get on live, basically. So while all you guys are lurking, I just hit everybody all at once. Oh shit! No, shit like that. Shit like that.
Whoa.
Shit like that.
Miles Morales, congratulations and welcome to your very
And I feel like I can talk the shit I talk. You know why? Because I actually show off for people. You know, it's not like I'm a dirtbag that's not doing shit for people and then I'm talking shit too. Like, nah, I've earned my right to talk this type of shit. I've earned it, right? People need to get over their insecurities and that little small feeling. Get over it. Get over it. Alright? Because me, guess what? I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to get any smaller. I just want to let you know that. Moonwalker J5, he's not going to get any smaller. And that's not me being arrogant, right? That's just me believing in myself and seeing that, you know, wow, in a year I did this, basically. And I could have been way farther if I didn't take like a season off. I literally took a whole season off. For those of you who was around, basically, I took a whole season off. What's going on, Rhino Owned? What's good? I took a whole season off, you know? And I came back. If I didn't take 3 months off, I would have had way more followers. I probably would have been partner by now. But I took a long time off, basically, to deal with some personal matters in my life, basically. And then I was dealing with some girl named Melissa, who I'm certain is lurking right now. People know her as Reality Kings. She's still like bothering me. I love her though. I love you, Melissa. If you're watching, Melissa, Moonwalker J5, aka Matthew, still loves you. You're just crazy. You're just crazy, and you're not the you're the type of crazy I like, but you're also a little bit too distracting for me. And you know, if you're still around, basically after you know, like I'm done with my goals or whatever, then I will show back up. All right, I'll show back up, and hopefully we can pick up where we left off. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Been hearing good things about this one.
Hello,
Yeah, you know.
Art, and this is the Danica.
I could talk about a lot of things that I experienced like growing up, basically, with people that shot themselves in the foot because they were insecure, right? And I don't want to mention names because I know that they're lurking too, basically. Certain people that I grew up with, basically, that could be a whole lot farther in their life if they just you know, like swallow their pride and you know, got out of their feelings. Get out of your, give me a second. I'm sweating. Like I said earlier, I don't want to put my AC in the window and start doing that because Con Edison Bill, like, nah, you know what? We're just going to thug it out with this heat right now. And it's going to get hotter. It's going to get much hotter during the summer. This is the spring. This is just spring.
Looks like
So
we
yeah,
set up a lot of gear.
appreciate you guys for showing up. Appreciate you, Rhino Own, T-Dog, my guy. Appreciate ya.
Get ready
Once again,
for
I
your
appreciate
first holographic training challenge.
Ataric
These
stuff,
challenges are
showing
spread
the
throughout the
love.
city. Each one focuses on a new
Showing the
move or
love. I gotta
technique.
definitely do.
This one
I'm not really
focuses on
worried that much about my
acrobatic
kick because I know I've been doing
Get
a whole
into
lot better
position
there.
to start.
But I know I gotta start fucking
Hollow training?
I gotta really
I'm
start
so
networking
down.
hard on YouTube because
First
my
up,
YouTube
air
has been
combat.
dry consistently. My
Fighting
kick
the enemy
hasn't.
on your
But my
terms
YouTube
is
has
a great way to gain
it's
the
been
advantage.
dry consistently. Here we go. Oh, that is.
Now follow up with a mid-air attack.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you guys for showing up in chat. Appreciate the lurkers. Basically, as sometimes people don't want to talk, they want to lurk. I appreciate you guys as well. I appreciate all the support that I get. Really, truly mean it. Like this shit is especially streaming on the Purple app. I've said it many times. Shit is difficult. It's not like TikTok. It's not like it's definitely not like TikTok. This shit is hard.
This hollow
Oh, yeah.
is next gen. With the right parts, bet I can make it portable.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pop those bad guys up, Miles.
Oh fuck you. Here we go. Big Zaddy, ayo! What's going on, Big Zaddy? What's going on, Zaddy? Yeah, what you call it? Forgot what I tell you. How you liking the Discord so far? I hope you made some new friends, some new amigos or amigas, etc., etc. Moonwalker J5, he hopes that you really did this.
Another key fighter skill
You know, he hopes.
disarming.
He hopes that. H.O. Cool, that's cool, that's cool.
Disarmed opponents are
Here we
far
go.
less
I forgot that.
dangerous, and it's crazy satisfying to knock guys out with their own weapons. Total twofer.
Let me just beat this part
All
real
right,
fast.
yeah. This is dope. Let's Peter
Here we go.
Now let's combine these two moves.
So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try to keep my rant a little Nah, I shouldn't say that, right? As long as I'm sober, I know I could keep my rants to a minimum, right? And I'm getting there. I'm almost there, basically. I'm getting there. Moonwalker J5 is getting there. Shout out also, I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to Platinos, basically. Hope your walk with Christ is working out well. Hope that's working out. But I think that's the wrong way to say it. I hope your walk with Christ is going well, not working out. I don't know why I said it like that. That's the wrong way to say it. That is the wrong way to say it. Well, no, get back up there. What are you doing?
Think fast.
Don't be excited.
All right, I'm
There you
feeling
go.
this.
Get out of here. Get on. Get out of here. Okay, I like that. Appreciate that, Big Zaddy. Appreciate ya. Oh yeah. Appreciate that. Here we go.
Time for some freeform practice.
Appreciate ya.
Combat is disarming.
You out of town? I'm jealous. You know, I can't go out of town this weekend. I'm fucking stuck here in fucking Brooklyn. I mean, I could do traveling, but it won't be like out of town. It'll be like to another borough. That's as much traveling as I'm doing. Manhattan or Queens or some shit. Because, if Melissa's lurking, I might just be in the Queens Center Mall today. No, I'm not. Why would I say that? Why would I say I'm going to go to the Queens Center Mall today, right? And then and actually do it. Like, no. I'm just teasing, inside joke. She's lurking. Inside joke. Oh, she's like, word.
Spider bud.
She thinks I'm full of myself. I think I'm full of myself.
Recalibrate.
You prove my point every time, not every time, but sometimes when you hit me up after I'm done, you say certain things. So it's not like I'm being delusional. Here we go. I'm going out of time though. That's crazy. All right, let me check the. Yeah, I'm not really liking my YouTube progress. Moonwalker J5, you gotta get on that. Oh no, get out of here. There you go. Get out of here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yes, finally.
Bingo.
I don't like this. I like this part, but I don't like this part only because I feel like even though they're training, they help you get familiar with the controls or whatever. I don't like it still because it takes from the main shit, like really beating up real people. I want to beat up real people, not like you know, holograms and shit. No, real people, real life people. Nah, get out of here. Oh no. Take that. There you go.
Just so you know,
Nah,
this is official Spider-Man
nah, I'm gonna take my time.
Y'all are not
This guy?
authorized to resell.
So yeah, once again for anyone that just showed up and you just started lurking, this is the according to the title, basically this is the first game that started it all. Basically, you go into my YouTube and click the videos button or whatever icon, and you scroll all the way down. This is the first game I streamed that started it all. Just kind of getting back to my roots because I think around this time last year is when I first started my streaming journey. That's that. Get out of here. Get out of here! Sweating a lot, as you can see. You see Moonwalker J5 looks like a glazed donut right now. I look like a glazed donut. Whatever that means. Glazy.
That's not a quip. That's a straight up burn.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Get out of here!
System error.
That's it for the tech thieves. Now to fix a training sim.
Critical fault on circuit AF-15.
Kernel panic. Well, let's try
Oh,
a BIOS
shit.
reset. Nice. That did it. Looks like P made stealth, swinging, and combat challenges.
Yo, I'm sweating a lot right now. It's not even a lie off. I'm sweating. I'm not a lot. I sweated more basically. I take that back. I'm sweating though. I refuse to put that AC in the fucking window because we're not the Con Edison bill. Nah, we gonna sweat it out. Take off your jacket. Shut up. I like the jacket. It's a part of my brand. Plug it out. I'll just get in a cold shower afterwards. That's what Moonwalker. That's what Moonwalker J5 is gonna do.
Check out Roxxon Plaza.
That's what I'll do.
I just walked by and I'm pretty
that
sure
fucking-
someone's breaking in.
That NyQuil, I tell
Yeah,
you.
I'll look into it.
Hey, so
Gotta buy more of this right here. Gotta buy more of
I think
this.
it's some kind of bioelectric discharge.
Crazy.
Or supercharged.
And for those of you, before you like pass judgment and think, damn, you drink NyQuil, what's that purpose for? Like, damn, you really like feeling like fucking dazed out. You mix that with alcohol too. Listen, I don't do this every night, but I do have a lot of thoughts in my head. I do have insomnia a lot of times. Not like bad thoughts, basically. I just have so many ideas that keep me up at night that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I need something real strong to knock me out. And every now and then when I can't sleep, I have too much energy. That's when I resort to, you know, NyQuil and other things, basically. Moonwalker J5, you know, he needs something strong to knock him out, alright? Or, that doesn't work. You always gotta drink Jack
gotta
straight.
name it.
Do
How
that.
about Venom power. You know,
Whatever that means.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna run. Plaza first, then home.
Yeah, it needs strong
remember
things.
Venom power.
Needs
Trust
strong
me,
things.
it's gold.
That's that. That is that. But yeah, for those of you, yeah, I experiment. I experimented when it comes to things of a alcoholic nature. Experimented. I've done some mixing, you know. Moonwalker J5, he's an experimenter when it comes to the alcohol
Hey friends,
side of
thank you
things.
so much for telling people about this podcast. We've jumped the charts from 136 to
That's
87.
that.
Like, wow.
Swing, Spidey, swing, swing. Here we go. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can do it right in the city lights. I want to love you. BYT, pretty young thing. You need some
Hi there.
loving.
I'm Simon Peter.
TLC to
And
love
what
it,
you're standing
girl.
next to is a
And
new foam reactor.
dig
Once
you
activated,
there.
This
Dig
reactor will
you there.
supply
Dig
enough
it
energy to
there.
power all of Harlem.
I feel like it's going away now. Now I'm feeling a little bit more uppity. A little bit slightly.
And the answer
slightly.
is
I'm
new
feeling like my normal self. It'll come back.
Just
Normalcy.
one canister
Normalcy
of this
doesn't come back.
revolutionary fuel source is enough to supply Harlem with clean, safe energy for the next 500
Just water.
years.
TikTok. Just water.
Soon, we'll be opening reactors throughout Manhattan, and then worldwide. Get ready for a planet powered by Nuform.
Yeah, my guy, and see, I kind of want to be a troublemaker, but I don't want to be a troublemaker. But I kind of want to be a troublemaker because, see, but yeah, oh, you on your coffee right now? That's cool.
No sign of anybody.
That's cool,
Broke a
Tito.
bunch of stuff. Maybe they were looking for something.
That's cool. What are we doing? Well, yeah, Southside, if you're lurking, man, shout out to you once again, man. And I kind of like, this is me being petty, right? That's why you see, because I'm not going to hide, I am being petty, right? Because I do fuck with Southside for real, but I also believe that, maybe I'm wrong, but I also believe that Joshua is lurking. That's why you see the little smirk on my face, right? But, you know, listen, you fucked that up, though. Joshua, you fucked that up, bro. I did not ever reach out to Southside one time. You fucked that up all by yourself, buddy. You fucked that up. You fucked that up by being your narcissistic self, basically. I know. You know what's so funny too? And this was oh, damn, you're out behind me. Okay, where you from, T-Dog? But while you answer that, basically, we'll get back into what I was saying. So, listen, I heard what you were saying about me last fall when you were when you basically chat banned me when you was saying fuckery and you didn't allow me to basically defend myself. I saw, and here's the thing, bro. This is why I say once again, it's poetic justice, and it's just like, you know, if you do a person right and they turn around and fuck you, your karma is inevitable, right? So I heard this man, right, talking about how, like, yo, he not only wanted to get in the ring with me and fight me and box me and beat me up, he wanted to also take all the people, turn all the people, because he wanted to get in my Discord. I got messages, but it doesn't prove that it was him because he, I think he deleted that account basically, and he started a new account. But I have messages basically with him asking to come into my Discord. This was last fall. Now, mind you, last fall had one of the most extravagant popping off Discords. If you were in my Discord last fall, last summer, I created like a Discord. I think it was like around last August I did it, right? Oh my god, that was like the most commotion filled live Discord that I made to this day, right? A lot of fuckery, a lot of bullshit, crazy, right? He was watching me, I guess, for a certain amount of time. I don't know how long he was watching me last year, because last year is when I really got into streaming, and he was streaming. This guy's been streaming way longer than me, basically. So I guess he, you know, because we knew each other personally, like, I guess he was watching me. I feel like around the month of August, I guess he finally decided he was going to reach out, right? So he wanted to get in my Discord, right? And I told him straight up, you're from Oklahoma. All right, cool. So I told him straight up, like, listen, I don't mind allowing you in my Discord, but can I get in your Discord? As soon as I told him that, my man got super passive aggressive, right? So that I knew right away, just by him being passive aggressive after me simply asking, hey, listen, I don't mind giving you my Discord link and send you the invite, but send me the invite to your Discord, right? Because his thing was he wanted to get in my Discord because he was having some hard time, basically. His Discord community or whatever was going on, that shit was just it wasn't working out. So he wanted to get in my Discord and network, basically, right? But fast forward into when basically he got passive aggressive after I asked him for his shit, and he didn't let me in his shit, right? So I was like, all right, so it's still the same shit, different day with you, right? You're still being a parasite and trying to use a dude, right? So, you know, he got passive aggressive, and, you know, he never really got the link to my Discord, and I didn't get the link to his. But I remember when, fast forwarding after that happened, when we wasn't really on, like, good terms again, and he was like, he had chat banned me, and this man was saying how he wanted to take all my followers, right? He wanted to beat me up. This guy wanted to box me out, right? look, and just to show you how this is why I believe in spiritual law, karma, and shit like that. This man said this live, right? I can't prove it because all those videos are taken down, right? And even if they weren't taken down on the Purple app, basically, there's a certain amount of time, basically, where Purple app removes the videos, even if you have that up, right? So it wouldn't be up there regardless, right? So it's funny how he was saying all of that, and so funny how I didn't try to take Southside. I didn't try to get anyone. I didn't try that. But it's so funny how you put that out into the universe of what you want to do, and it turns out the opposite happened. And I didn't even try to take Southside's any of your supporters from you. They just saw you as such a fucked up person that they started looking at what you were saying about me like, yo, this shit is not adding up. Fuck you. Yo, Moonwalker. Yo, what's good? Yo, 100 subscribers to you. Yo, what's up? Yo, Joshua ain't shit. You see how that works? You see how karma works? You see how that shit works? My man, the very thing he wanted to do to me, without me even trying, naturally happened to him. Not like look, I don't like once again, I don't wish bad on anybody, right? Because when you wish bad on people, and especially if they're innocent and they're covered by the universe, they're an empath or a light worker, a natural light worker chosen by the universe, basically. That shit is you're messing with. It's like you're messing with the universe's baby. I don't even want to say God because that gives religious connotations, but it's like you said all of that shit and that shit happened to you. It's like you cursed yourself just out of a word of mouth. Because you know, sometimes when you speak, you know that was spell work you was doing. You don't, this is the law of manifestation. You put that out into the universe. But if I'm a light worker and I'm the universe's baby, they didn't take light to that because they know you meant that shit. If you believe in such things, that's what happened. I guess I bet you don't even see that. All right, my fault. Let me read the chat. Oklahoma, middle of USA. Yeah, he's weird on that. 714 days. Nah, I would have clipped that. I would have clipped. I should have clipped that, right? Just for a receipt. He said that. He said that, and it turns out without me even trying. Because you see how, and this is an old saying. It's a cliche. I know it's an adage. You know, God doesn't like ugly, right? And the people that know it, and he could care less for beauty. That means outward appearances, what looks beautiful. He could care less about God does not like ugly. That's a very ugly thing for him to say. Yeah, see how it works, bro? Yo, you was there, Southside. You was there. I was like, I couldn't believe it. And you know what's so funny? I could pick up when a person's just talking and just out of their anger, they don't mean it. No, he meant that shit. He fucking meant that shit. He meant that shit. And look at him, bro. You telling me now he's begging 6 people. I think you said 6 or 7 people. His last supporters he have left for money. Look at that, bro. The fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, you a piece of shit. And I say that, and yeah, bro, like, I didn't even try. I'm like, yo, because that's not in me. Like, yo, I'm not going to try to turn people against you. And people don't fuck with you. They're not going to fuck with you because they know you're a piece of shit. I'm not going to have nothing to do with that. I'm not going to slander you, try to throw dirt in your name, none of that shit. I ain't going to do none of that. I ain't gonna do none of that. He tried to turn people against me. That was his intention. That was his motive. And just because he's quiet, listen, I know Josh well enough to know that just because he hasn't been showing up to my stream, I don't think I've blocked him. Right? He can show up anytime I don't think he has a purple app anymore. But I didn't ever block him, right? But it's just to show you, bro. Like that shit's crazy. That dude really wanted to do that to me. And yo, the crazy part is I never really did anything wrong. But that was just his jealousy and envy. Yo, I could tell you how it all started. I could tell you how he became jealous and envious of me, bro. This shit goes back to summer of 2021, right? This was still in the heart of the the heart of the pandemic, right? I remember me and him went to Union Square. This was in the summer of 2021. We went to Union Square, right? And they was having the Black Lives Matter march, right? And there was a lot of people gathering together. That was the only time during the pandemic, like still in the heart of the pandemic, where that area was live. So we go there, right? And we're just networking. We're talking to people, right? I bought us a whole bunch of IPAs, right? And everyone who knows me, they know that I'm a really I'm not like the best orator or eloquent speaker, but you know, when I get in my zone, especially if you get a couple of drinks in me and I get in my zone and I'm really not thinking, I'm just spewing out a whole lot of gibberish or whatever, which sometimes works with the ladies and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on what type of gibberish that's coming into the membrane that's getting processed and filtered out through the mouth, right? It's just, you know, so he basically was challenging me like, yo, you like I'm not that guy. Like he's challenging me to go up to groups of girls and talk to them, right? Because I was telling him like, yo, like this is what I do, right? So I did it, right? And then I remember that night when we was going back home, right? We was on the train, right? Because at this time I lived in Flatbush. Yo, my man was completely quiet that entire night. Then he started this, and he doesn't realize I'm a discerning person, right? So he was quiet most of that night. Basically, then he was talking about how he was saying something. He was trying to insert God in how he was, as far as like he would need to stay to himself for a while. I don't know the gist of what he was saying, but basically what he was saying was he was like he was gonna work on himself and stay to himself to get shit together. And I knew he was saying that out of jealousy because he challenged me like, yo, like it was that night I was just going to a group of girls just cracking jokes because they was laughing. And he was like, all right, talk to them, right? Like, cause he's, mind you, Joshua's not a bad looking person, but you could be a good looking person. He's like 6'2", 6'1", or whatever. You could be good looking, tall, and all of that. But if you're too afraid to speak to open your mouth, right? There's an old saying, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, right? Or you have lack of confidence. I'm not like that, right? Especially if you put alcohol on me. Oh, if you put alcohol on me, if you think I'm talkative now, put alcohol on me. I'm 1,000 words per minute coming out my mouth. If a girl catches it and you know, so after that, that's when I feel like the disconnect. So the disconnect, in my opinion, happened between me and Joshua a long time ago. That's what I'm trying to bring it back. It happened back in 2021. But the only reason why I felt like he still hung around me was because at the time he wasn't really doing so great. He was streaming, and he needed a person like me. I was doing really good at that time. This is before basically the pandemic kicked my ass in late 2021. Basically, when I ran out about I was getting a lot of unemployment at that time because they was adding to it the benefits or some sort of benefits that added 300 to it. So I was getting like 8 something a week to do fucking nothing. So when I tell you that was like a golden age 2021 basically. He knew that too. He knew I was getting 8 something a week to do nothing. And my rent was cheap basically. My rent was paid like he knew basically. So he was like, yo, he was kept fucking with me because he's a fucking parasite. But I knew from that point when I look back in hindsight, yo, it was from that point forward that he stopped fucking with me. He stopped fucking with me 2021 in the summertime, but he needed me. As soon as he didn't need me, the real him came out, basically. But now let me read this chat. Alright, so he said he talked about me after fumbling 145K bag. Now he's mad, he has nothing. He said, Jesus. Yo, bro, he really must have did you wrong, bro, for him to be like, yo, now I'm glad. Yo, it's not just... he shitted on the person that played. You gotta understand, he shitted on the person that played a huge role in why he had 145K. He shitted on that person, tried to slander me, and look how that shit turned out. Basically, that's why I didn't wish that on him, but you did that to yourself, buddy. You can talk about God till your fucking tongue falls out your mouth, buddy. You talk about God, but act like the fucking devil, and as a result, you're at I wouldn't say rock bottom because he's not homeless. I'm pretty sure he has a place to stay, but you practically at rock bottom. I consider rock bottom basically to be like homeless, nothing, no food, no shelter, none of that. He hasn't hit rock bottom, but he hit the fucking he's back at ground zero. He has to build his way up again. And I was advise you this, even though you're probably not gonna fucking listen anyway, right? When you start building again, right? Work on your shady character, because guess what's gonna happen if you don't work on that shady character? The same thing is gonna happen. You'll have people rocking with you for a while until they see the real you, then they're gonna say fuck you. And you're going to be by yourself again. Because the problem is not other people. The problem is you. You can't be so fucking emotional when people say things you don't like. And be so impulsive as to just kick them and get rid of them. Because guess what, buddy? You're basically isolating yourself by doing that. You're isolating yourself. This guy Southside's like, he's been in your life for 10 years. You left one of your soldiers behind. You heard? You left one of your soldiers behind. Southside is one of your soldiers. You left one of your soldiers behind. And that's on you, stupid. That's all on you, buddy. Because he said something you didn't like. You want to hear other fuckery things that Joshua did to me, that how I knew he wasn't really rocking with me? This is when I was living in a private house, right? I had a nice big room, basically, in Sunset Park. I was in a nice private house, right? And I was moving from there. This was also the summer of 2021. I was moving from there, basically, or 2020, I can't remember. And I was moving from there to Flatbush, right? And we already had planned. I was talking about it like a week ago, basically, how he was going to help me move. He had come to my house the day before. We was playing Smash Brothers, right? I bought a couple of beers and shit. We was chilling, whatever. I'm really looking at him like the younger bro, right? We had to talk about this a week in advance, how he's supposed to help me. When the day came, he did not he flaked. I had to call fucking one of my other friends. His name is Daryl. If you're lurking, Daryl, shout out to Daryl, right? He go by K-Mars, right? He's one of my producers, right? Because I write songs and shit and he makes beats. I had to call him. It's so funny. He's a real one. He showed up right there, helped me. And then, you know how females act basically when they do something wrong and they know they did something wrong and it's obvious. Say you've been in a relationship with a woman, right? And she did something wrong and she can't hide it. And it's clear that she's in the wrong. And then she acts upset with you. You ever been in a relationship with a woman, right? And she does something wrong that she can't deny. and she knows you're aware of it, and you're just sitting there, and she gets mad at you, basically. Like it's like she gets mad at you for you knowing it. That's what he was acting like. Because he fucked me over. He didn't really fuck me over because I had my other boy help me out. But he was acting like a woman, like he was acting mad now. Like I had did something wrong. You understand? He blocked and banned all his blessings. You want to hear something else? You want to hear something else? I keep pausing it. You want to hear something else? Southsides. Yo, when he asked me, this was last year. Yeah, this was last summer, right? When he asked me basically for the link for my Discord, and I already knew what he was going through, right? Yo, God is my witness. I put this on my mother's life, right? And God knows I love my mother. I will do anything. I put this on my mother's life, right? I had $321 waiting for that man. $333 around there. $320. I remember $321. And I can't remember the cents, but I had $321 waiting for, because to see basically if he had changed, because he came to me apologetic and being humble, and I'm the type of person, if I see somebody in choking, at that time $321 would have been nothing to me, right? I had $321 waiting for that man if he would have gave me the link to his Discord and showed me basically that, yo, he really had turned over a new leaf, that he's really seeing the error of his ways, and because I still see him as the little bro, right? The younger bro. Yo, that man fucks. When you say he fucked himself, he blocked his own blessings, you better believe you are 100% accurate. That man blocked his own blessings. I had over $300 for that man. Had he given me the link when he asked me for my link, we exchanged links, Discord links, I had that for him, because I know he was struggling. He was living with his ex-girlfriend at the time, his now ex-girlfriend. That was his girl at the time, right? And they both were struggling. They was on live putting that shit out. I had a little $300 extra that I was gonna put on something else. I didn't really need it. I would have gave it to him. So when you say he blocked his blessings, you goddamn right he blocked his blessings. Goddamn right. Being like that, people don't realize that when they're venomous like that, they're fucking themselves. He fucked himself. So you're 100% right in that. I had $320 waiting for that man. $321. He fucked himself. People don't realize that when they're hateful like that and acting like that, they're fucking their own selves. He fucked himself. That's why he's poor and struggling. That $321 would have helped him a lot during that time. He didn't really have food like that. I think he was still waiting for his benefits, his EBT card to come or whatever. I would have helped that man out greatly. He fucked himself. Because you a fuck boy. If you watch me, you're a fuck boy. The only reason why he ain't coming towards me right now is, you know why? It's not because he doesn't have it in him. It's not because he's changed. He's at the bottom right now. I guarantee you, if Joshua was up right now, he was doing good, he had people rocking with him, I have no doubt in my mind, because he wants to be me so bad, but realize it's hard to be me, because you got to be disciplined and have certain characteristics to be me. He wants to be me so bad, I have no doubt in my mind. If he was up right now, that man would he'll try to attack me. He'll try some way to get to me, basically. Because he'll feel like he has the support and the people behind him, basically, to come at me. The only reason why that man ain't coming at me is because he don't have nothing right now. Guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. If he had his people, he felt like he was doing, that man would try to come for me. I have no doubt in my mind. Yeah, bro. That man fucked himself. That man would have had over $300 in his pocket. Fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, you fuck yourself. You do it to yourself. Fucking moron.
Try to survive this.
Nigga fucked himself. Yo, you feel me? Fucks himself. Stupid. I had a little $300 for him, but that would have been nothing to me last year. Now every penny I'm getting, I'm trying to put it into other shit. Nah, that shit, it's the same situation. This shit, nah, I'm trying to stack every penny up to make this shit work. Investing, you know, I'm investing in myself and it's paying off. So the last year, like basically, like, and when I just first started this shit, and I was serious about it, but not that serious. Yeah, I would have definitely gave him that money. No problem. Yeah, he fucked himself. Just by being like that. Fucking goon. He's supposed to be, right now he's supposed to be where he's at. The universe never lies. But he's gonna put a positive spin on it, and he's gonna say some shit like the pruning process. He's gonna put a positive spin on his own fuckery and call it the pruning process. God is, got his hand on him. I'm not trying to say that God doesn't have a plan for him. I feel like, if you're living and you're alive, the universe has a plan for you. I don't feel like people are here by accident, because according to science, right? when two people are engaging in sexual activities, right? You know, out of all the sperm that could have made it to, you know, his mother's like egg or whatever, it was him basically. So I believe that everyone that's manifested into the flesh in this universe, you have a purpose. So I'm not going to say that God doesn't have his hand on them, but I feel like this what she called the pruning process. The last time I showed up to one of his I was working in one of his
Thanks, man.
Twitch videos, whatever, and I saw something that said the pruning process, whatever. It's not a pruning process. It's God trying to wake you the fuck up, saying, "Hey, listen, you did this to yourself, right?" It's not a pruning process. So stop trying to put a positive spin to make it seem like you're this great guy, and that's why all this stuff is happening to you. Not to say that shitty things don't happen to good people, because you could be doing everything right and people just are hateful or jealous or whatever. But in your case, nah, you earned that shit, buddy. Ain't no pruning process. You earned that shit by being the narcissist that you are. You earned that shit. Promise you. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that bad shit doesn't happen to good people. I'm not trying to say that at all. Bad shit happens to good people all the time. But in your case, nah, you earned that. All the shit that you're going through right now is not a pruning process. It's something that you put yourself in by being how you are. It's not a pruning process. If anything, there needs to be a pruning process, and the pruning needs to take place in your soul, basically. All the negative, bad qualities and characteristics that you have needs to be pruned. That's if we're talking about a pruning process. Yeah, your bad characteristics and traits needs to be pruned. You could call that the pruning process. All right, we call that the pruning process. How about that? We're talking about a pruning process. You prune those negative characteristics and traits that you have. Tossing people away because they said something that you didn't happen to like when motherfuckers was rocking with you for 10 years. Yeah, prune those negative characteristics out. Those negative narcissistic characteristics that make you do shit like that to people like Southside. To me, I don't really give a fuck because I've known you 6 years and we wasn't really rocking 6 years straight. We was off and on and shit because of your fuckery. All right, you threw a real one away, bro. You threw a person that was giving you money all the time. You threw that person away. You're an idiot. Huh. He said you was going to hell. Believe that man. You know he's going to continue to spew out gibberish, right? He knows deep down inside that he's fucked up, but he's going to argue otherwise. That's his own ego trying to protect him basically. Leave that man alone. I know you want to listen. Like I said before, I have nothing against him. I'm gonna say the truth though. You need to hear that shit. And I keep my videos up too, basically. So even if he's not lurking now, you can always once I'm done live, you can always stroll back and you know, listen to everything I'm saying. Yeah, listen to it. It's called, you know, like it's called tough love. I don't have anything against the kid. I'll never let that kid close to me again though. It's not because I have anything against him. I don't rock with a person like that. I don't trust him. After you did all of that shit, I really deserve that. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep you at a distance. You know what they say sometimes, basically, like, you can still rock with people and you love them from a distance. That's Joshua. I still got love for him. I love him from a distance, though. Yeah, I don't really got anything against him. He ain't stopped me. Why should I hate him? Did he stop me? Anything that he wanted to do? Did it work? It didn't work. So what I have to really be have anything? I don't care. I'm doing fine. I don't like to stream because it's like keeps spinning. But I'm doing fine. I don't know why it keeps like slowing down and getting fast. I think it's the game. Fuck out of here. Here we go. Get out of here. He blamed me for the bike. That's what narcissists do. You know what you call it? You call that blame shifting. That's what they fucking do. You didn't know that? That's what fucking narcissists do. They blame shift.
The Tinkerer? Who's that?
That's what they do. We'll blame. Of course he's gonna blame shift. Lurking all the time. If he is, I hope you're right about that. I hope he is lurking, so you can hear what I'm saying. I know you, bro. I mean, I wasn't around you as long as Southside, but I was around you long enough. Excuse me. I was around you long enough. Sweating a lot, bro. This is like deja vu. So playing the same game that started it off basically, and sweating like a Tijuana whore. Here we go. I want the sweat to get in my eye. I don't want the sweat to get in my eye. Fuck it. Fake accounts, right? Unfucking believable. Oh, fake accounts, huh? Fuck out of here. Get out of here. You're done. They're trying to blame me for the bike. How you blame me, bro? You fucked up my bike, bro, because you're a fucking idiot. Yo, I know he was driving, he wasn't paying attention, because the last time when I was living in Flatbush, I had a regular bike that I let him rock with, and I had my e-bike, and he was trying to do all sorts of tricks basically with it. So in my assumption, even though I wasn't there when he got hit by the car basically, and he injured his shoulder or whatever, and fucked and totaled my e-bike, in my opinion, this man was probably trying to do fucking like popping wheelies on a fucking e-bike, and didn't see that fucking a truck coming out the parking lot or whatever, the parkway, and that's what fucking happened. He was fucking probably popping a wheelie or some shit on an e-bike. That guy started coming out his driveway. He looked. He was paying attention to some shit, and that's how he fucked my shit up. I don't believe a word that guy says just because I saw when he was riding my regular bike when I used to ride my bike with him. I had two bikes at that time. I had a regular bike that I allowed him to use basically when we was like biking, and I would take my shit off of E so we could just bike. So, and he would always try all sorts of like tricks on that shit. So I have no doubt in my mind that man was probably trying to do some shit on that bike, and that's how he got hit. How you get hit from a car coming out the fucking driveway? Come on, you had to be not paying attention, bro. In my opinion, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I wasn't there, so.
But why? Rock's on security. They can take it from here.
Yeah, I only cared about his settlement. Yeah, but when I was giving you money and helping you out all along, right, and you had no settlement money, explain that. Every time I was coming to the house, I'm telling you, boy, that guy's 100% freeloader. Every time I came to his house, and I think you still knew him at the time. That's when like he was at his zenith when it came to streaming, right? I would stream Smash Brothers with him, right? I was on his stream pretty much at that time. Like I didn't have my shit on my own basically because this was a while back, and like yeah, like I was bringing the beer. I was bringing the food. That man was broke. That man had nothing. So explain that. This is way before you got settlement money. Way before I let you hold my e-bike. What about that? Oh, what about when we was going out to the city, whatever, and I pay for everything? Get the fuck out of here. You was like charity work to me. That's what I'm gonna look at you now. Charity child. Yeah. The charity child. Joshua the charity child. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I just wanted the settlement money. Even if that's true, nigga. That's yo. If you're being 100% factual, right? Even if I just wanted the charity money from you, I didn't give a fuck. Would I be wrong to like want something out of that other than you paying me back for my bike? I mean, if it wasn't for me, have you fucking up my bike, you probably wouldn't even had that. Right? You kind of would have not had that. So even if you're telling the truth about that, would I be wrong for wanting a little bit more out of that charity money? So that argument fucking doesn't stand up basically. You're gonna make yourself look like a piece of shit regardless. That argument doesn't stand the test of time. Find a new argument. How about that? Find a new fucking argument. That doesn't stand the test of time. Even if that's true, basically. Even if that's true. And I just was fucking with you after that because I wanted some of that settlement money. Hey, listen, I played a huge role in why you had that settlement money. No e-bike, no accident, no settlement money. Let me say that one more time. No e-bike for you to fucking crash and total because you're a fucking idiot and you can't fucking ride a simple e-bike without getting fucked up, right? No e-bike, no settlement. So yeah, so that argument doesn't hold up. You wouldn't even have that settlement if I didn't let you hold my e-bike, idiot. So that doesn't hold up. That doesn't make me look like a bad person. Anybody would have wanted a little bit more, basically. But I didn't beg you for that, though. You know why? Because, and he said he claimed I was begging him. I didn't beg you because I wanted to see who you were. The only thing you did was pay me back for the e-bike that you totaled. Nothing more. So that let me know right there, buddy. So you're trying to make it seem like, yo, trying to make it seem like I was trying to like use you. It wouldn't be using because it was my e-bike was a part of the whole situation. So how would I try to be using somebody that basically got the settlement money because of me? How is that using, right? That's like me giving you a big, huge moose cake, right? I give you, basically, right? And then when I want a little piece of it, hey, think about that logic. I give you a huge chocolate mousse cake, right? And then you get the fork, right? I don't supply you with the fork. So I give you a chocolate mousse cake, but I don't give you the fork to, pick it up and eat, right? What the fuck is going on? I don't give you the fork or whatever, right? So you get the fork by yourself. And now I'm like, oh shit, you got a fork. So listen, can you use that fork now to slice one for me? And you're like, nah! You act like completely delusional, like you got complete amnesia. Nah! You want some of my chocolate mousse cake, and I'm standing there scratching my fucking head. Is this guy fucking retarded? Did I not just put a big chocolate mousse cake on his fucking plate? And now he found the fork himself. And now I'm asking, hey, can I get a little, because I don't have a fork, right? I don't want to use my hands or whatever. He's like, no, you just want some of my chocolate mousse cake. That's what he's basically doing. And you see how retarded that is? You want some of my mousse cake. Oh, damn. I could have sworn a couple of minutes ago I just put that big-ass chocolate mousse cake on your plate. And you found the fork yourself, and now you won't cut me a piece, and you claiming that I just want your chocolate mousse cake. I don't really fuck with you like that. I'm just being nice now because I see that you have that huge chocolate mousse cake on your plate. Yeah, cause I didn't even fucking put that there, right? Oh, my fault. My fault. I didn't even put that there. My fault. My bad. What the fuck was I thinking? What was Morgan J5 thinking? Fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here. Things would have been way different. You know why? Because even if he would have squandered that money, right? Look, things would have been way different. Because even if he would have squandered that money and still did exactly what he did, he would have been able to hit me up right now. Like, yo, I'm struggling right now. Yo, can you let me? He would have, he knows me. He knows me well enough that if he would hit me up right now, if he was cool, yo, can you let me $120 to give me about? Yeah, sure. Yo, what's your Cash App? He knows that. Yeah, he fucked himself. You understand? He know he can't come to me. So now you got to paint it seem like I'm a villain now. He know he fucked up. He didn't do it. Yeah, now look where he's at. He burned his bridges. The worst thing you can do basically is burn your bridges and squander your money. You have nobody to get. Southside's me, your main piece. Southside's way more than me. He been there 10 years. He got 4 years extra on me. How about that? Yes, 4 years extra. Yeah, you're a maroon.
No records. Hey, Mom, where's Dad's vinyl?
You're a dirtbag. Fucking dirtbag.
Thanks.
Fuck out of here. I didn't say nothing because, like I said, he paid me back for my bike, which he was basically supposed to do. He did that. So it would have been a real problematic if he didn't do that because, like, nah, that would have been super, like, that's just straight flagrant disrespect. So he paid me back for my e-bike. I was able to get another e-bike.
Case files.
I think he bought me another e-bike. I don't know if I can't remember because it was a while. I don't know if he gave me the money to buy another e-bike or he presented me with a brand new e-bike. I can't remember. But I got my e-bike back, so.
I wonder if Dad ever.
Nothing else though. He's giving out money to people basically because he was trying to buy friends, right? That's what he was trying to do. Buy fucking friends. Joshy Washy. You know, he thought he was Himothy, and turns out he's not Himothy. He's Timothy. All right. The problem what Joshua is, here's the problem with Joshua, right? Because I said this a lot of times. Joshua, when you look at that man carefully, his streams, everything, say he wants to be me, he tries to be me, but it's hard, right? With the music, everything, right? With the topics, what he talks about, everything, right? Here's the thing, right? In his own right, right? And I mean, in his own right, when he stands on his own, look, everybody knows that, like video games, the classic video games, Super Mario, Sonic, whatever, right? In his own right, when he stands by himself, and we're not doing comparisons, he's Super Mario. But when he stands next to me, you're Luigi. In his own right, he's Sonic the Hedgehog. But when you stand next to me in comparisons, you are Tails. You are Tails. In his own right, he's Batman. But when you stand next to me, you're fucking Robin. Play your position. You're Robin when you stand next to me. Anytime, in your own right, you standing alone. But that's what he hated. Every time you stood next to me, in his own right, he's Batman, he's Super Mario and Sonic, he's all of that. Until you stand next to me. Now you're player number 2. It is what it is, bro. I'm not trying to sound arrogant. It is what it is. When you by yourself, you're player number 1. But that's what burned him. When you stand next to me, now you Tails. You're not Sonic. I'm Sonic. Oh no, you're not Mario. I'm Mario. You're Luigi. You're fucking Luigi, buddy. They didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. When you stand next to me, bro, you not Batman. You Robin, my nigga. You Robin. You fucking Robin. All right? He wants to be, yo, I'm not trying to fucking play him, but he knows that. Deep down inside, I never said it, but it's like a feeling when you know, like, oh, shit. And I'm not trying to make him feel bad. It's just... Yo, instead of just being like, yo, fuck it. Like, nah, we gonna come up together because he's a good streamer. But, yo, I'm sorry. It's like that's like basically, and this is gonna start a huge argument. I don't care, right? That's like basically, and I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan, right? But that's like prime Michael Jordan standing next to prime LeBron James, right? LeBron James is automatically, even though LeBron James is good in his own right, if you put prime LeBron next to prime Michael, who you think is taking the backseat? And they both super skilled. Not to take skill away from LeBron, he is a skillful basketball player. But if you put him next to the GOAT Michael Jordan, and they both in their prime, two players in their prime, who you think is automatically taking the backseat? And it's not to say one person is better than the other, because both players have strong, good qualities as bowlers, as basketball players, right? But who you think basically is playing that playing the sidekick or playing who is doing that? And it's not to make anyone feel bad, but who's doing that? Larry Curry. Yo, for real, bro. And it's not to make them feel bad, bro. It's like knowing your strong suits and just playing that, bro. You know what the problem with people is, and I'm gonna get real biblical since we're talking about the Bible, right? And this is real biblical, right? And I think this is in the book of 1 Corinthians to put everything in perspective, right? And this is gonna really make people. I hope when I say this, it really put things in perspective for people that have issues with other people and their talent and how they shine and whatever, right? And this is in the Bible. This is in 1 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians. It says, the arm cannot say to the leg, because I'm not a leg, I don't want to deal with you. And I'm paraphrasing, right? So the arm cannot say, or the ear cannot say to the eye, because you're not an ear. I hear you. I don't need you, right? Because every body part needs each other to function properly, right? The leg cannot say to the arm, "Leg, listen, you're not an arm, whatever." And I'm paraphrasing, but the people that know the Bible know where I'm getting at this, right? And I wish I knew the verses verbatim, because what it's basically saying is that just because people aspire to have certain qualities and certain things about themselves, right? But just because you don't have that, you can't say to that thing, I don't have that, you're not like me. Nah. If it wasn't for my two legs, I wouldn't be able to get up and walk. The legs can't. My arms cannot say to the legs, because it's envious of the legs and its ability to walk. Fuck you. Imagine if my body was divided against myself. Imagine if my arm was jealous of my leg because it can move around, and my arm can't really do that. It has a different function. Imagine that. But so that's a perfect example of him basically not seeing things in that perspective to move clearly. Yeah, the arm cannot say to the leg, "Hey." You understand? It can't. You can't. The leg. You need legs to walk, right? You need arms basically, so you go. Extend it out. You need hands. You cannot say because I'm not that. I fuck you. That's how you fuck yourself. See, his problem was realizing that. Look, maybe let's say the body of Christ. Of course, I'm giving you that symbology, the body of Christ, right? Well, in this case, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it's gonna come off funny anyway, right? I'm not trying to be funny. But it's like maybe you're an arm, bro. You're not a leg. Maybe you don't have the capacity to move and go places. Maybe we met each other the way we met each other. God put me in your life or whatever, so we can move. So the leg, now you got some legs. You're an arm. That's why you was moving at a turtle speed. Shit was working out. Look, I started last year, right? I'm not listen. It is what it is. I only started really taking this shit hard last year. Now look, 11K followers. Clearly, if I was a body part, I am the fucking legs, right? Don't get mad at me because I'm the legs and I'm made for this. You understand? I'm the legs and you're the arms. Just accept it, right? Do you argue with your legs on your body? Do you say, "Fuck you, legs, I'm gonna cut you off. I don't like you." No, you need the legs. You need the legs. You're not a leg. You're arm. Just accept it. Play your position. And I say that respectfully. I don't try to say that to make you feel bad. He was supposed to put me on. Turns out, basically, it is what it is at the end of the day. He didn't put me on. He put himself on. And he did it in such a way that he fucked himself. So by putting yourself on, the fuckery and the fucked way that you put yourself on, you kind of put yourself off. That's what you did. All right, we're going to... We're going to say what?
Oh, salsa from abuela. Mom and Dad would move when this came on.
Right, we taking that. Yeah, so he did that to himself. He wants to be the legs, but if you're not the legs, if God made you to be the arm and you have a different function, but when you put the body parts together, then it is what it is. My leg, how foolish, how crazy, how discombobulated my life would be basically if my arm had a mind of its own as opposed to letting this operate it and it kept punching my leg. How would I be able to get anywhere? My leg will be fucked up, right? Nah, work together.
No, no,
People, there's people's egos. It's people wanting to be something that they're not, right? That's like the moon being upset with the sun because it shines so brightly, but the moon's objective is something else, right? It plays a huge role, but it wants to be the sun. So now it stops functioning as the moon because it wants to be the sun, and instead it starts attacking the sun. The whole universe would be fucked if things were ran that way. Everything is in order and it's in its proper place, so that there's a thing called fucking balance. You don't understand the laws of the universe and how shit works. That's how shit works. That's why, according to the Bible, there's many gifts. Some people have the gift of prophecy, they speak in tongues. There's many gifts. The gift giver gives many gifts, right? It's all for balance, right? Not everyone could do the same things, and you need to learn how to accept that. When you accept that, that's when you're going to be prosperous because you accept it. You're not fighting against the natural order of things. You keep fighting the natural order of things, and that's why you're fucked. Stop fighting the natural order. Some things are, put in its place for a reason.
Finn?
Hey, fixed your doorbell.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah, feel
are
me?
you?
He's gonna, go to church, but I'm gonna hustle too and judge you. Yeah, he's a hypocrite.
changed.
You call a person like that a hypocrite.
really has.
What does the Bible say?
that
Judge
our guest
yourself
of honor?
so you won't be judged,
Come
right?
on
And I'm
in, you
paraphrasing. Judge yourself.
Dinner's almost ready. Finn, I'm so glad you could.
Because I've read the Bible
Thanks
over
for
8
inviting me,
times.
Miss
You understand?
Morales.
He hasn't read the Bible not once.
We
He's
missed
impulsive.
you.
What little he
This
runs,
is
he's like a
special.
child. He learns something that has some value of a little bit. He runs out. Look what I know. Look, I'm a master. Look. He's like a kid. You
friend
understand?
from Brooklyn
That's why
Business
sometimes when he says certain things, I kind of laugh because I see him like a kid. Like he's so impulsive. Anything he learns right away of some knowledge value, he wants to run and shout it to the world. Look what I know. Look, I'm knowledgeable. You haven't even read the entire Bible yet. How about you sit down and read the entire Bible and then skim it over, read it some more,
wiring
then
in
skim
this
it over
building
and
is
read it
such
some
a
more.
mess.
Learn it, really learn it thoroughly, and then you could start shouting shit out. You understand? Yo, I appreciate you, Southsides. Appreciate you. Learn it thoroughly, bro. Learn it thoroughly. He doesn't read the entire Bible. He learns a little bit, little fragments, things that really inspires him and moves him, and he runs out to shout the world. He wants attention. That's what he is. He's not doing it. He's not talking about the Bible because it's in him, because he really has a desire to really, enlighten people and help people. It's not coming from a place of wanting to help people. It's coming from a place of him wanting to be worshipped and admired by people and looked up to. That's why he does that. He's not doing it from a right place. He's not. He's not speaking the Bible from a right place because he's trying to enlighten people. He's speaking about it because he wants people to suck him off subliminally. And I mean that, not subliminally, metaphorically. He wants people to metaphorically suck him off. That's why he speaks about that. A person that really loves the Bible or loves any subject matter is going to study it thoroughly and become a master. That's like me saying I'm a karate master, but I learned the basics of karate. I don't even have a fucking black belt, but now I'm opening up my own karate school.
See me up here.
I'm not going to teach people the right way. I barely know fucking self-defense myself. Right? He's like a white belt in karate, trying to claiming to be a black belt and trying to open up his own school. You're not going to teach people the right way because you're not a master at it. In order to become a master at something, you study it thoroughly. You study it well. And it usually takes 7 years to become a master at anything anyway. I've been reading the Bible for more than 7 years. I know the Bible thoroughly, buddy. You don't. You're not even an expert on the subject that you speak about. Not even an expert on it. You're a person that does things because you want praise from people. I don't want praise from people because I've been so fucked over by people. I love people still because, according to the Bible, you hate the sin, not the sinner. So I don't hate people, but I'm so over trying to do things for the sake of approval from people that anytime I'm actually trying to help people, it's because I'm trying to help people. Because I'm kind of done with people, kinda, not really, but I'm kind of done with people because people could be fucked up sometimes for no reason. So when I'm speaking on trying to help people, that shit's coming from a real place. You're coming from a place of suck me off. Look, I'm knowledgeable, and people are always gonna see right through that, idiot. Yeah, he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do basically to put himself on a pedestal. Watch him. He puts himself on a pedestal. That's what that fucker does. That's what he does. I don't want to get too vulgar, but that's what he does basically. He puts himself on a pedestal. That's what he does. He's self-proclaimed. He's self-righteous, and he's self-absorbed, and he's selfish. All these things with the word self in it. That's what he is. Appreciate you gifting me, bro. Appreciate it. Right? I don't claim to be a Christian, but if you want to learn the Bible and learn how to live it the right way, and if you're really interested in it, yeah, I know a thing or two about it. Sure. I'm not going to tell you. And even when I tell, after even I speak, let's say, for example, Southside, you sort of chop it up. You really want to learn the Bible, right? After that, I'm going to tell you straight up, don't follow me, follow Christ. Because even in the Gospels, he said, and this is Jesus Christ himself saying this, don't call anyone father on earth, for you only have one father. He's in heaven, right? You know what he's basically saying? You don't look up to, there's no such thing. A leader is a leadership basically is a thing that's kind of like it's off, right? Because think about it, human nature is dark, right? You shouldn't trust in any man. It says that in the book of Jeremiah somewhere. Trust no man, right? So I could teach people the Bible, then I tell you right away, don't follow me, follow Christ. Because guess what? I'm going to sin. I might do fuckery. So the church basically, they got it all wrong when people are looking up to pastors and these bishops or whatever, because Jesus Christ himself says you only have one father, and he is the Christ, right? So you're not supposed to look up to anybody, basically. Your own personal relationship with God is between you and your creator, right? It's not, don't follow me. I could teach that. That's basically like I could teach you something, but it's like once you learn something, you could become better than me at it, right? That's like me teaching you. Like perfect example, this Ip Man and Bruce Lee, right? Ip Man taught Bruce Lee, right? But then Bruce Lee turned around and he got even better. He was a follower of Ip Man till he graduated. Then he became his own person. A lot of times people go to church and they follow these pastors, preachers, and these preachers and pastors, they're wicked, right? So don't look at me as even when I'm saying certain things, they look up to me as, oh, you're just this great guy. I want to follow you wherever you go. No, because I might change tomorrow. I might have a change of heart. Something might happen to me bad that changes my entire character. I might become bitter. I might become a dark person. You still want to follow me then? No. But whatever I'm teaching you, if it has value, put it to practice. Yeah. Follow Christ. If you are going to follow anything, follow your creator. I don't even want to say Christ because it sounds religious, but follow the natural order of things. Follow natural law. Do that. Don't follow me because I might be here today. You understand? Appreciate the hype train. I might be here today, going tomorrow, buddy. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. But see, what Joshua doesn't want friends. That's why he tossed you aside. He tossed you aside because when you told him, you still being a friend to him when you told him to get a job. But you know what you stopped being when you told him to get a job? You stopped being a follower. That's what happened. He never wanted he never wanted a friend. Joshua doesn't want friends. He wants mindless followers. When you told him to get a job, you ceased to be a mindless follower. Now you was a friend looking out for him. He don't want a friend. He want followers. You was his friend. You was being his friend. Can you tell you that? Damn, Selena, oh, that's crazy. That's his ex-girlfriend, right? So look, bro, you got people turning against you. What are you gonna say now? It's the pruning process? No, bro. It's the, hey, you know what? It is the pruning process. Prune those negative characteristics that make you like that. Yeah, prune that shit out of you. Let that be the pruning process. Like I said earlier. All right, I'm losing track. I'm talking too much. All right. Here we go. Talking way too much. Let that be the pruning process. Yeah, I don't want to get into that because that's fucked up. And that's his personal shit. You said it, not me. I said, we're like, yo, it's kind of it's fucked up. It's funny. I would have wished that on nobody. It is funny, but it's like, damn. But yo, if she did that, bro, come on, bro, like, what will push a person to do that? Because that's the worst.
But can it save Christmas dinner?
What will push the person to do that? How fucked up are you gonna be, basically, that you drive your now ex-girlfriend to do that, bro? But you gonna still deny, nah, I'm just such a great person. I'm a dickhead in my own right, but I've never had a girl do that to me, ever. I've had girls like, you know, like ghost me and do certain, like, small shit like that. Nothing like what he's talking about. That's crazy. He fighting on shit. Yeah, I was there. I was lurking when he told his girl out of, you know, there's a verse in the book of James basically that says out of the mouth, salt water and fresh water can't flow out. Can't flow from the same spring mouth, right? So you're claiming Christ, right? But then you're telling your girl on live to suck your dick, right? Because she got you mad. Yo, suck my dick. But now we're talking about God, though, right? Make it make sense. Fuck out of here. When he said that shit, I was getting mad, not because of like I know his girl personally. I was mad that he was disrespecting like that, just because like how you talking about God? You are such a poor example of what it means to be a godly person. That's why I got upset. Like you telling your girl to suck you off disrespectfully in live because she pissed you off, but then you talking about God. The fuck out of here. Where's this going at? Telling you girl to suck you off. I was there lurking too. I was there for most of that. And the only reason why I was lurking, not because I have an obsession with them. It's just that if you want to say something to a person, right, and they don't allow you to say it because they block you, they chat ban you, and they saying all their fuckery, it's kind of gonna force you to watch them because you still want to say what you want to say to them. You want to speak your piece. He likes to speak his piece and says what he's gonna say, and then cut you off and a chat ban so you don't get to finish what you want to say. So that kind of made me like watch him. Like, you think I really want to spend my time lurking at him? Like, nah. But hey, it's psychological. Like, yeah, of course I'm going to watch you because you basically didn't allow me to say what I wanted to say in response to you. So now you're going to put me in a position where I'm going to watch you to see if you're going to talk more shit about me. That's the only reason why I was watching him last year like that. And I know what I know. Because if I would have said what I wanted to say and we both, like, basically said what we wanted to say and it was that, then I wouldn't have cared to watch him and lurk or whatever because I would have got it off my chest. I would have said it, he would have heard it. But now I'm still saying it because I'm pretty sure he's lurking. So I'm still saying it. So that's that. Yo, what's good, Colin? I'm doing good, Colin. What about you? Your boy's alright. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm doing good. Yeah, you're going to hell. Of course. Yo, he's just going to put, bro, let him do it. Look. I don't like, I'm saying what I'm saying because I'm getting off my chest because a lot of things I want to say to him that ain't allow me to say. But yo, he's the type of person where you don't have to do anything against him because he's going to do what I call self-sabotage. There's another word basically where I'm using self-sabotage. Yeah, thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. He's going to self-sabotage. He's self-destructive. Self-sabotaging, self-destructive person. You don't have to, he's the type of person you don't really have to try to get people to gang up on or none of that. He's going to do it to himself. He's telling his followers they're going to go to hell. You think people are going to stick around for him that? They're going to leave. Then he's going to just be, wherever he's streaming, he's just going to be streaming basically to himself with an audience of zero. Even when people don't come on my shit, there's a lot of people that don't fuck with me for all the right reasons because I didn't do anything with them. There's people that still show up as a lurker. He's going to get to the place where no one's going to lurk. No one's going to he's going to be completely empty, bro. And that's going to be all his fault. You still say he's a child of God? Like I said, I think we all children of the Creator, so I'm not going to knock him for that. We're all children of the Creator. God gives you religious connotations,
There's
of course.
A transformer.
I like to use the word Creator.
Maybe I can jump it.
But yeah. Yeah, that's what he does. He don't want to. He's not interested in what you got to understand. Is he's not interested in what you have to say. He's interested in what he has to say. What he has to say is absolute truth. What you have to say is garbage, even if it is absolute truth and it's factual. He's not interested in what people have to say, right? He's interested in what he has to say. He's not interested. Even if he comes off as such, I guarantee you, when Joshua is coming off as a person that's interested in what you have to say, it's an act, basically. It's because he needs something from you and he's trying to finesse you. You understand? He's not interested in what people have to say. He's interested in his own perspective. So let that man stay interested in his own perspective and let him never grow. Because that's where that's going to keep him stagnated. He's not interested in other people's perspectives. He's a narcissist and a borderline sociopath. That's what he is.
Hey, Miles. Who's ready to
A narcissist and a borderline sociopath.
You guys sit down. I got this.
Smells good.
Yeah, man, like, yo, you got leave him to himself, bro. Like, I got love for him, but like, he needs help, bro. And he needs a type of help. Like, if you are serving a God, if the God is your God is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, me personally, I believe in a higher power, but I don't really subscribe to the Bible. The reason why I use a lot of Bible jargon is because I've read it so much, it's kind of ingrained in me. That, and I read the Quran once, so I'm not really like too hip on like the teachings of the Quran. But yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm not too hip to the teachings of the Quran. I'm not. But like I said before, like the most simple golden rule he has not gotten right. The law according to the Bible, right? The entire law hangs on these two commandments: love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? And to put that into even more perspective, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm not trying to be religious, but these are things that if everyone implemented, the world would be a better place, right? Love God, the creator of the universe, enough
I don't
to
know
love your
how
neighbor,
anyone could
who's a
work
part of
there
the
after seeing
creation
your
from the
last
creator
campaign
of the
ad.
universe, right?
You went
And
for
then to
Simon
put it all
Krieger's
together,
jugular.
That reminds me.
do unto others as you have them do unto you. And that
You have a certain
that's pretty
flair for
much
social
how
media.
world peace is created.
Could
It's so
you
simple,
spread the
but
word
it's not
about
so
tomorrow's
simple when
rally?
people are emotional
Yeah.
and egotistical
We'll be
and
trending by midnight.
egocentric and self-centered and all these other harsh characteristics and
Sometimes
traits.
it feels like Simon
It's not so
Krieger's our
simple.
real opponent. Roxxon has so much influence here, but they don't answer to anyone except their shareholders.
It's not so
Harlem
simple.
needs
It's
someone
simple,
to
but it's
fight
not
for
that
the
simple because we
community.
have emotions and
That's
feelings
Mom's
and people
campaign
being touched.
speech
That's why
voice, in
I
case
care
you
about
couldn't tell.
people's feelings and not hurting them. But when it comes to what's right and wrong, I don't give a
You
fuck
wanna
about your
proofread
feelings. That's when I
these before
stop.
I post
I
them?
stop giving a fuck
Yes,
about people's feelings.
do
When it comes to
not
right and wrong.
hit
But I'm gonna say
send.
some real shit. And if you know you're in the wrong deep down inside, but you know you just want to be right anyway, then I'm gonna say some real shit to you to hurt your feelings. Now feel how you want to feel. If you try to come for me, then you're gonna feel even worse. Because I'm gonna make you feel
what's
even
going
worse.
on with you?
And
What do you
that's
mean?
that.
You seem, I don't know.
Care about
distracted.
people's feelings. I care about people's feelings
You wanna talk
when it
about
comes to certain things. But if a person's
That's
coming at
right.
me full throttle
It's
and they know exactly what they're doing, but this is
Hey,
so
how are you handling the move from
consumed by their emotions, I'm not gonna
mean,
care about your feelings.
It's fine.
Now my mindset's gonna be fuck your feelings.
You
Now I'm
hate
gonna
it.
say even more real
Nah.
shit. What are you gonna do
That's
now?
your, I hate it, but I'm too
What are you
nice
gonna
to
do
say
now?
it, voice.
No, it's.
That's how I feel about
I don't know
feelings.
anybody here, and I'm always having to ask for directions.
You need to find a good restaurant, a barber shop, somewhere you can shoot hoops. You'll settle in.
I care about people's feelings. I'm not sadistic. But if you're in the wrong, you're in
What
the
if we
fucking
hang
wrong.
out tomorrow?
That's
two
it.
of us.
You're in the wrong.
You're not too busy?
I care about your ego after
It's
that.
winter break.
Especially when you
can
smart
put
enough
up
to hide
homework
it
for at
and
least
lie.
another
So
week.
that means you know what you're doing, right? So I don't
Okay.
care about your feelings now.
I'll text
Fuck
you.
your feelings.
It's a date. I mean, not a date.
Yeah.
You know, a friend date.
Still as smooth as the last time I saw you.
Feelings fuck up things. You know what that feelings because people don't have control in it. Because feelings are a beautiful thing. Emotions are beautiful things. I feel like because God or the Creator, whatever, has given us emotions. That's why there's such a thing as art, and that's why art is so beautiful. Art is so beautiful because it's not just this
Miles.
thing that's robotic. It's this like
You awake?
it's filled with emotion
No.
and feeling. So feelings is a
So I
good thing
stayed up last
when it
night
comes
and
to
designed an
artistic
app for your new
expression.
suit.
It's a good thing.
Thing's
But when
got
it
a
comes to
crazy
basically
custom OS.
like
Nothing I've ever
you
seen
know
before.
when it's tied to
But
right
I
and
ran it
wrong,
through
and
a
people want to
disassembler
feel
so
right
I could reverse
when they're
engineer
not,
the
and
plugin
people going on
architecture
doing
and-
things that they ought not to do, but they still doing it because they have the feeling to do it.
You just
That's when
fell
it's
asleep
fucked
again,
up, right?
Didn't you?
That's when people need to learn how to control their feelings. Control your
Miles,
feelings.
I'm up.
'Cause that's when you can get. That's when you can get yourself in trouble. People get themselves in
almost
trouble all the time,
uncompiled.
basically, because they can't control their feelings. They're impulsive and they act out. And Joshua
Thank you.
acted out one too many times. He kind of fucked
Ready
himself.
to try out my app?
Yeah, man.
That's the result of
Let's do
acting
this.
out on your feelings one too many times. You end
I'm
up fucking
connected to your
yourself.
analytics.
He fucked himself.
Let's test drive this baby.
All right.
Give me a second, because I'm kind of sweating. Actually, no, hold up. I gotta get through this portal fast.
I can see everything you see.
There we go.
How are you not puking all the time? Lots of practice.
Here we go.
Welcome to Friendly Neighborhood 1.0. It lets
10
New
years
Yorkers directly
telling me
request
you're
your
going
help
to
and report crimes in progress.
Nice UI.
Thanks.
Leave a person like that alone, man.
Look, someone just made a request.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. All right. Here we go.
Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
Does he know you're Spider-Man?
No, gotta be a coincidence.
Here we go.
I'm headed to the subway stop.
People, the problem with people is that they let any feelings, like I said before, they're good and bad depending on whether you're having negative or positive feelings, basically. But once you let your feelings defy logic, right, and you start going against logical things, you put yourself in. If you do that enough, not in the
hey
beginning,
there.
obviously, but if you do that enough, you're
Needed
gonna
some
put
help?
yourself in a fuck situation.
I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
The feelings and logic have to be operating
Aaron
in
Davis.
tandem, in harmony.
Somebody's messing with the sensors. I'm getting bad
People's
data from the main
feelings
relay.
and their
Top
logic
Grand
is are divided,
On my way.
Wait,
and that is
Wait.
what create. That's
Yeah?
what creates war. There's an inner
where's
war,
other Spider.
then eventually
Oh,
manifested into
he's on
war with
vacation.
others, basically.
But don't worry, I got this.
Yeah. So that's that.
He definitely didn't recognize me. Oh, he's calling through the app? This is Spider-Man.
Here we go.
Hey, forgot to mention, there was a break-in last
Here
night
we go.
right next door at Roxxon Plaza. Group called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop this morning.
The Underground.
I don't know why it's just like
You know anything else about them?
glitching like this. It's the game. It has to be.
They think of themselves as a young mafia.
Whatever.
Been around a while, but now they've got a new boss.
I gotta do something about this. This is the game.
Tinkerer.
Here we go.
Thanks for the tip. So, you call Spider-Man often? Like for help?
Spider-Man.
Didn't really have a way to get in touch to this app thing. But I saw you on the news last night taking down Rhino. Figured you were the right person to call.
Cool. Have you
Shout out to Talented Truth.
been working at the subway?
Shout out
long?
to Talented Truth. I just remember. Shout out to William Seth. I just remember you guys.
Nah.
Shout
took
out.
the job last year after my brother. Well, anyway, I was trying to make some changes. Decided this job was a good place to start. Trains going down on my watch doesn't exactly paint me in a good light.
Well, when we fix them, you can tell your boss you showed initiative by using the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
This looks. Oh, I don't like how it keeps fucking up.
Luck with
It
the
just keeps
sensors.
glitching or whatever. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it at all. But fuck it. Maybe it's just looking this way, but when I actually watch it later on, maybe it won't be so like glitchy. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I said what I said, you know. I said what I said. You know? He's gonna go on. People like that, you gotta understand. He knows everything that we're saying is truthful, but you gotta understand something about feelings, right? When people lose all control of their feelings, they're gonna stay in that vibration. If you believe in vibration, because that's what I believe in, basically. I believe like every religious text has a certain level of truth in it. It's not absolute truth. The Bible has a certain amount of truth in it, just like the Quran, just like the Hindu transcripts, Buddha transcripts. They all have a certain amount of truth, right? But ultimately, according to Einstein, everything is vibration, right? So when people are in their feelings and they're not in their logic, right? That's that central thing that lets you know that's they're on a certain vibration. He's not going to elevate from that certain vibration. He has completely yielded to his emotions. Whatever we're saying is going in one ear and not the other. Let that man stay in that vibration. It's hard to be in the vibration of logic. You know why? Because it takes self-control and self-discipline to be in that logic, and not allow emotions to dictate actions. He's not in that vibration. Most people are in a lower vibration, meaning they get succumbing to those dark feelings, even though logically it makes no fucking sense. It actually goes against, it defies their logic. And what you would call right there is a divided man or divided woman, a divided person. Divided that person that knows something, knows the right way but goes the wrong way because their feelings are prompting them to go the wrong way. That's a divided person. What does it say about in the Bible? A house divided against itself cannot stand. You keep being a divided person, Joshua, and doing things you feel like, as opposed to having your feelings and logic working in tandem. Yeah, that's why you can't manifest anything. You know what manifestation is? Yo, T-Dog, it's good. Exactly. We need to sift through all the texts because there's a grain of truth. I 100% agree with you, T-Dog. There's a grain of truth in every single text. You need to sift through it, and that takes going back to self-control and self-discipline. You know how many ADHD people are out there, including me. I think I have mild ADHD. You know how much I gotta really force myself there. You gotta what it says about truth, right? Seek, and you shall find, right? Seek the truth, and you shall find the truth, right? Seek, and you will find. I think that's Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 through 8, right? If I'm correct, in the Bible, Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 through 8. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Basically saying that when you want something, if you really want to find something else, you got to seek. You got to be an investigator. You got to investigate the matter. Seek it out. Seek it out. You're not just going to read one book. That's why that's another thing I have against religious people. They read one book and they swear up and down, this is the way. It's this book. Nah. You know, is the way to get to Times Square, Manhattan, only by taking the R train, or can you not get to Times Square by taking the N train, the F train, the D train? You could take many trains to get to Times Square, right? But people, religious people, they get into this mindset to believe that you only could get to a certain destination one way when there's many routes. So I agree with you 100%, Tito. I agree 100% with you. There's many routes to get to one destination. And that destination, which should be for everyone, is spiritual enlightenment, right? We could call that heaven on earth, spiritual enlightenment. When emotions and logic are working in tandem. And then when emotions and logic are working in tandem, you know what you could do now? Manifest. That's what makes you a manifest master. If you're a divided person, you're emotional and you're mostly, nah, go this way. And your logic's like, nah, but that's not right. You can't manifest anything. Put it together. It's like peanut butter and jelly, baby. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. It's so simple, but it's not simple because they just self-control and self-discipline to get there. So then it's not simple because people are in their feelings so much. It's such a strong thing. You can manifest anything. Your emotions and your logic has to be intact. Then you can manifest whatever you want. Then you can say, let there be light or let there be this. And then in a certain amount of time, that shit just pop up. How you do that? Because I'm not divided against myself. That's why. That's how I did it. Duh. People can't manifest anything good in their life because they're divided. They're always doing something that's wrong that goes against their logic. They're always divided. Oh, fuck. How do I knock this off? I forgot. I didn't even look at how it said to do that. Alright, hold on. Alright. What was that? You just said like those 2 seasons and you need different guides. Definitely, exactly. It's seasons, right? It's not like it's just winter and it's always cold. Nah, it's seasons. You gotta accept. If you can't have one without the other, right? You have to accept all parts. Basically, people get into that narrow mindset where they're nah, it's just this. All right. Well, once a person's in that completely in the left hemisphere, I should say, no, the right hemisphere of their brain, you let them go, right? People have an emotional attachment to religion and don't even know it. Alright, I forgot. Give me a second. Let me manually save this. Manually save. Alright, now we're gonna go back basically because it was giving me the instructions. I forgot because I haven't played this game in such a long time. I was supposed to do certain things and send it, and I didn't see it, so that's why I'm doing this now. So that's that. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's pay attention a little bit more on Walker J5. Let's pay attention. Here we go. Artist scan.
Where do these cables go? Should follow the cables from the sensor. Gotta get inside that shack.
Emotions are very important. That's why if you ever watch those manifestation videos, it says it's not enough to say positive affirmations. You gotta feel it. You gotta believe feeling emotionally wise. You ever like I give you a perfect example, and everyone knows I love Michael Jackson, right? If you watch the Thriller documentary, he would say Michael Jackson would look in the mirror right before he released Thriller, and he would say the biggest album of all time is I Want to Break Records. And when he said that shit in the mirror, you watch the Thriller doc, he meant that shit. He meant that shit when he said, he was like, nah, biggest record of all time. He meant that shit. That's how manifestation works. But it was everything, and he was also coming from a logical place too, because remember they had cheated him. If you look at the Thriller documentary, they had cheated him of his rightful accolades when he released Off the Wall. So he wasn't just coming from a place of emotion. He had the ability to really do phenomenal work. He did that in Off the Wall, and he felt like and he was right in feeling that way. He wasn't in his emotions. Off the Wall was a phenomenal album, and didn't get as much credit as it was due. So when he went in there, logical. knowing that, yo, I deserve to be this successful. Off the Wall was incredible. So he went in there logical when he looked in the mirror and said that. And he also was emotional, feeling some type of way that they deprived him of, you know, more accolades for Off the Wall. So see how his logic and emotion was intact? And that's why when he looked in the mirror and he was like, yo, Thriller's gonna break records. Phenomenal work. He manifested Thriller. Michael Jackson, who everyone knows I love because my name is Moonwalker J5, he manifested that. He manifested. Give me a second. Yeah, rockin' for real. Girl, close your eyes. Let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat and share that beat of love. I love Burn the Disco too. got me. I love Off the Wall. I love Burn the Disco Out. I love the song Off the Wall. I love Rock With You. I love the Falling in Love. Oh, she's out of my life. Hold up, wait up. She's out of my life. Damn indecision and cursed pride. I kept my love for her locked deep, and it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. But think for 2 years she was here. Yo, what's going on, George? Nah. I like She's Out of My Life. I just sing MJ songs. I don't even feel like playing this game. Once you get me in the mood, like, nah, I want to do a whole sing-a-thon. Fuck Spider-Man. I love singing though. Don't get me started. Don't get Moonwalker J5 started. I'm gonna bring the sparkle out of his eye. I'm gonna bring that sparkle. Love singing. Love it. I love Michael Jackson too. I don't care what he says. Did not touch those kids. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Here we go. He said, ran down the vocals.
This is crazy tech.
I love it.
Hate to do this, but
What's going on, George? I've been busy, bro. I haven't forgotten you, bro. I'm gonna get back to you. I haven't forgotten you.
Sensors are back online. What did you
He
do?
said, ran down the vocals.
took
I haven't
care of the
forgotten
guy
you,
messing with
Buckaroo.
And it looks like they left some of their toys behind. Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Here you go. But yeah, that's how I manifest basically. Anyone's interested in manifesting? I manifested. Believe it or not, the amount of followers I had. I said I didn't have a specific number. I did say in the thousands basically. And there's vision boards and there's shit like that basically. But then it's like you once again your logic has to be in line. Your logic has to be in line with your emotions basically. I manifested this. I said to myself, yo, when I want to stream something different. You know, I wrote it down basically, and I said, how can I get to thousands of followers? Well, I'm going to offer this service. I believe and I feel, and with logic, I feel I should be able to accumulate these amount of followers if I do things this unorthodox way. I should say unorthodox way, and I just went about getting my followers in a very different way. You know, I did things the unorthodox way. I don't know why I always get tongue twisted when I say unorthodox. Unorthodox.
You can't stop us, Spidey! Can't fight us without the real Spider-Man!
Oh, I can't. I hate when they say that to me. Use arts like the hours. There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Underground! We gotta stop running into each other!
Here we
Dale,
go.
rata!
Yeah, George, I haven't forgotten about you though, bro. I haven't. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube. Yeah, wow. Let me make sure it's on. Yeah, I am. I am. Yo, Southsides, I really appreciate you giving it subs, bro. T-Dog, we gotta talk more about this. Mass Galaxy. Mass Galaxy is back. Yeah, but talk about manifestation. That's what I really. That's another thing that I'm passionate about. Obviously, singing and talking about like manifestation and things of even though like I could get into you know, religious texts and whatnot, but more so things of a spiritual nature, which is open, and it's not like this closed-minded conversation where it has to be this way or no way. With J5 is all about that, because you know why? That's when you get answers, and that's when self-improvement happens. People will change their lives for the better. You know, that's what that's about. Self-improvement. Get out of here. I studied enough books. I think I know a thing or two. I think. Here we go. No, I'm not trying to leave. I'm not trying to leave the mission. I'm not trying to leave the mission. Back. There you go. I gotta use my hologram to see where these guys are at. Yeah, I don't know why my Spider-Man is doing this glitchy thing. I feel like I'm about to take care of this later on, so next time I stream this game or any Spider-Man game, it's not fucking having this fucking slow effect that it's happening. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hope the trains are running again. Should check in with Uncle
Shit.
Aaron.
We did 2 hours of this shit. I must have been yapping a lot. It does not feel like 2 hours went by. Holy
Hey,
shit.
Mr. Davis.
Holy
How things looking
fuckeroni.
now?
You are such a yapper. I thought we were like in an hour and 20, an hour and 30 minutes. Holy fuckeroni, macaroni, beefaronis, and
I'm
tenderonis.
thinking.
What the fuck? You've been yapping off this entire time, Moonwalker J5. Time's been passing you by. What's wrong with ya?
What's
wrong with ya?
The system was designed to carry people, not freight.
What's going on, Mitchie?
Got some updates with Roxxon Plaza.
What's cracking?
So they could be using it under the
Mitchie! I gave you a shout out a couple of times. Once again, shout out to Mitchie.
So
Who
you
wants
mentioned
who-
your brother.
Give me a
You got
second.
other family?
Yeah. She heard the vocals. She heard the vocals. Thank you, brother. She heard the vocals. What MJ song do you want me to obviously not the whole song, but like partially sing? Partially. Not the whole thing, but partially.
Haven't seen
Partially
him in a while.
sing it. Partially.
I had to make some changes, like taking his job. I miss him.
If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. If they say she will white, I'll pipe, then break her down. No! She's dancing on the toilet. Is the poop going bloop, bloop, bloop? Is the poop dancing too? Oh! Alright.
Especially my nephew.
Here we go.
We used to mix beats together.
Glad you showed up. Glad you showed up.
Well,
Glad
maybe
you
now you
showed
can
up.
see him
I
again.
gave you a shot a couple of times. I thought you wasn't gonna arrive, but you arrived. Shout out to Mitchie909.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for being here. I really do.
I should go. Fight underground. Bye.
Hopefully, what's going on, Queen? Oh shit! If it's not the one and the only, even though she goes by Queen now, I still call her Unicorn Butts. Unicorn. What is poppin', Unicorn? Oh, you're at work. Oh shit, you're working the weekends. My condolences. You're working on the weekends. My condolences. Wow. I was working, I ain't gonna lie, I was working on a weekend 2 weeks ago. I had to catch up with some work, so. But hey, if you shit, extra money though, right? Shit, you can't complain. Extra money, shit. Get that extra
Underground's
quiche.
wrecking everything.
Get it.
Maybe I can stop them quietly.
Extra quiche. Oh, fuck.
Gotta split those guys up.
Tinkerer told us to get in and out quick. This stuff takes time, man. What was that noise?
Yep. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, every Saturday.
Here, take 5.
Oh, you called me again? Did you catch me singing some MJ covers or whatever? Did you? Probably. Possibly. Every Saturday. Shit, that's crazy. Every Saturday? My condolences. Couldn't work every Saturday. Probably every other Saturday, or at least yeah, I couldn't work every Saturday. That shit was fucking.
Good time to
Couldn't do it.
Visor tech.
More power to anyone that could work the weekends that have a knack for that. I don't like it.
Nice. Now I can track them.
It's Spider-Man!
Get him. My guy T-Dog, he really got me into singing because he She's Out of My Life is one of my favorite MJ songs. One of my favorite, because I have a lot of favorite MJ songs. But Out of My Life is one of my favorites, basically. So he got me into the singing mood, basically, because I love She's Out of My Life. So he got me into. Shout out to T-Dog, basically. Shout out once again to Southside's a person that's missing, of course. He's a little upset with me. He's been singing a little stuff. Shout out to Dion as well. Hope everything's going well. I don't show Dion enough attention. That's what it is. I know it. I know she does. It's all love over here, buddy. Really? Appreciate it. I try. Sometimes I feel like that's like in both ways. Sometimes I know how to make people's day, and sometimes I know how to piss people off for the day. So it's like I'm a little bit of both. Like, you know, I'm a little bit of both. But I'm glad that I am being of good use while I stream. Fuck out of here. Get out of here. You're done. Oh, you're trying to shoot me. Get out of here. No, we're not going to use that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Give me a second, guys. We beat this bad guy up. I fucking. Me on the floor. Heads up. Oh, you hit me? No, we're not doing that. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna really fuck these guys up now. I'm gonna be fully locked in, fully concentrated. We are not we're not dying again. That's what we're not doing. We're not dying again.
Underground's wrecking everything.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Nope. It is on ultimate, mind you. So it is the hardest mode. Putting that out there. Nah.
I've got a theory. You're trying to intercept new form. Am I close? He's in the air.
Get out of here. Lock in time.
Hurry up and ground him!
Oh, ground him. Nah, we're not grounding me. Ground that. Oh, word now. You're done. Woo! I don't know why it's glitching, but I'm still doing my thing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Matter of fact. Nah. Get out of here. Glitching. Hey.
Got hands? Catch.
Here we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
We won't be stopped.
Get here. Queen, appreciate you showing up when you did. I miss Unicorn Bus. You're so crazy. I love it. I ever tell you that you're somewhat nuts? When you're talking about like biting people's faces off and shit like that, I love it. Love it. Moonwalker J5s love that crazy shit. Here we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're done. Yeah, I definitely gotta you know, work on this Miles Morales app on Steam. I don't know why it's glitching like this. So once I'm done with this shit, next time this shit's not gonna happen. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my god. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see a troll. Wait till I see a troll. Oh, we need more crazy. Moonwalker J5 needs more crazy around him. Alright? Needs it. It's like giving him like a 100% charged Duracell battery. You don't know with that? Here we go. Here we go. Here you go. Here we go. Yo, this glitching shit is kind of annoying me right now. I'm still enjoying the game, obviously, but it's like I feel like I guess I should have spent a little bit more time before I just streamed it, basically. But fuck it.
Controls are probably in the office.
Fuck a duck it. Here we go. This shit is really bothering me right now. It's irking my soul.
Tinkerer. Unc said that's their leader.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man. They read the controls.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. As much as I want to fucking stay on this stream right now, this shit is right. This shit right here is not the wave. It's not it right now. I gotta fix this shit. Fuck me, man. Alright, you know what? It's been a pleasure. I wanted to take it. Oh, wait a minute. Is it getting better? Wait a minute. It's not glitching. Hold up. Looking good right now. Looking good. Not too bad. In there, obviously, idiot. Go in there, you moron. Alright, here you go.
Gonna have to get the trains back on the tracks by hand.
There you go.
Or web. I can use that
Give me a
turntable.
second, guys. I definitely gotta work on my YouTube. I'll be talking to you, George. I'm gonna reach out to you. Don't worry about it. I know I gotta work something out with you. Don't worry about it.
Uncle Aaron sounds serious about wanting to get back in the family. I should reach out to him as Miles.
But yep,
Dad
this is
never
the
talked about
game
what
that
happened
started
between
it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Must have been bad.
It's not glitching anymore. It's looking good. But if it keeps glitching, I'm about to just fix this. So next time when I stream it, I ain't gonna have that problem. There you go. I think it only glitches in the parts where I'm fighting guys and when it's in the action pack. Because right now it's looking pretty decent. Let me put on my other seat. I'm bugging. Okay, I don't have another suit. Absolutely. Oh, I do have another suit. No, this one. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better.
That works. Almost there.
Right.
No. Need to get it to stay down.
Oh, I know that. I know how to do that. Just remember that.
Yeah, that's good. Not for the others.
Here you go.
Underground looks up Nuform shipments, then kills the subways. Maybe they're trying to stop Nuform from reaching the city, or what? I'm gonna have to pull it manually.
I need somebody. All right, I'm concentrated right now. Of course, to get this done. I'm sorry that the shit was glitching the entire time. Moonwalker J5 he gives his profuse apologies sincerely. He did not know that this shit would be glitchy throughout the entire duration of this live stream. He didn't know. He didn't know. He thought he had everything operational. I mean, it is to a certain extent operational. Not the way I would like it. Not the way Moonwalker J5 would like it. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But yeah, had a lot of, I spoke a lot of, I talked my shit this morning, you know. Hope it was entertaining and somewhat informative to you guys. Hopefully. Hopefully. But if it wasn't, I will try harder next time. I can only get better, right? I can't get any worse. I can't get any worse. He can't. He just can't. Game Panicore. See, you play the game Panicore. I'm gonna look into it. Just play the game Panicore. I'll look into it. Moonwalker J5 will look into that. Look into it. You would love to see me play that? I will play it. Alright, I'm definitely gonna, it's still kind of glitchy, I'm seeing. I'm gonna figure this shit out, because I can't do this. This shit is a little bit too glitchy for me. And it's not gonna stop, apparently. It got a little better, but then I'm seeing it starting up again. So Moonwalker J5 is gonna fix this glitch problem. So the next time he streams it, no glitchery, no fuckery, huckery, duckery. Alright, so signing off with yours truly. It was a pleasure seeing you guys, basically. And gotta fix this shit because it was glitching and it's getting on my nerves. Don't I kind of look like Miles Morales? Really look at his face, right? I just gotta get my hair cut because my hair is fucked up. Look at Miles Morales. Look at me, right? See, we're the same, basically. That's why I played him, right? We have a resemblance. Alright, gotta go. Gotta go. See you guys the next time I go live.